Oh, what was that? What was that? I couldn't hear you. Turn me up. What was it? Oh, you trying to tell me that the Knicks still have an opportunity to get that 2 seed here tonight when we're playing on the Milwaukee Bucks? Cleveland lost earlier tonight? That's what you telling me? You telling me that everybody else around the Knicks is crumbling and the Knicks have an opportunity right now to take advantage of the rest of the East? Yeah, we're still in position. And guess what? Guess what? 0 players listed on the injury report. Here we go, folks. 100% healthy. Getting ready for the playoffs. Now, look, Hartenstein's still on the minutes restriction. Robinson on the minutes restriction. Anunoby got to shake that rust off. He may or may not be on a minutes restriction. Honestly, we don't know. But let me tell you something. We're right there. The Milwaukee Bucks had a bunch of players questionable today, including Giannis Antetokounmpo and Damian Lillard. Both of them will be playing tonight because we know players don't like to miss games when they play the Knicks. Everybody suddenly becomes healthy when they play the Knicks. So, of course, those guys will be playing tonight. But let me tell you something. I don't care. I truly do not care one bit. Because tonight the Knicks are going to make another statement. We're coming out. We're beating the Bucks. We're getting ready for the 2 seed. We're grinding up. We're leveling up for the playoffs. It's right around the corner. A week from today will be the last game the Knicks have in the regular season. They got, including tonight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games remaining. That's 5 opportunities to put themselves in a position to be one of the top 2 or 3 seeds here in the East Coast, getting ready for the playoffs. I know Julius Randle's going to be out. I know our expectations have been adjusted. I understand that. That does not mean that you quit on this basketball team. We got 5 games to go here in the regular season. We have an opportunity right now to prove to the rest of the NBA world that we're right there. And you should be afraid come next season when Julius Randle comes back healthy. With a re-signed OG Anunoby, bringing over Rokas Jokibitis. Yes, I'm still going to mention my guy Rokas. I'm going to make sure he gets mentioned because he should be a New York Knick next year with the ascension of Deuce McBride, another offseason, knowing he's coming in, being a part of the rotation. You take away Alec Burks, who's been an absolute negative. You possibly, most likely, take away Bojan Bogdanovic, who's been mostly a negative. Now, let me tell you something. The New York Knicks are going to find themselves some way, somehow, as a top 3 seed here in the Eastern Conference heading into the playoffs. With all the injuries they've done, they've been one of the most injured teams in the NBA across the board, right? Memphis is clearly number 1. Their whole season was done from day 1. The Knicks are right there, missing 3 starters for majority of the second half of the year, finally getting healthy now, and they're not going to have one of those players, Julius Randle, for the remainder of the season. So don't tell me that there's a lost season. This is something to build on. Jalen Brunson has announced himself. He is here now. He is here. He is a superstar player. Don't sleep on my guy JB no more. That's it. It's over. The secret is out. Right? Us as Knicks fans, we knew. A couple of Dallas fans, a couple of them, they knew. But now the whole world knows. Now the entirety of the NBA understands the level of player that Jalen Brunson is. You got to respect the man. He going to drag this team, come hella high water. He will drag this team to a top 3 seed. And we just need a couple players to step up with him. Isaiah Hartenstein has stepped up. Josh Hart has stepped his game up. Dante DiVincenzo having a career year. He has stepped his game up. Deuce McBride being inserted into this lineup, into this rotation. He has stepped his game up. Multiple players have said, okay, it's time. Hitting our primes. It's time right now. And it's been a while. It's been a while, but we got Anunoby back. We got Robinson working his way back. Team fully healthy. It's been a minute, but here we are. Getting ready to take on the Milwaukee Bucks here tonight, who are currently the 2 seed, right? Like I said earlier, Cleveland lost in a horrible loss. They were up 26 points on the Clippers, 23 points in the fourth quarter for Paul George. If you guys didn't know, massive comeback for the Clippers over the Cavaliers, pushing them down below the Knicks and the Magic in the standings. So tonight the Knicks have a huge opportunity. They've had an opportunity all week, and they haven't been able to capitalize on it. But teams still losing. Teams around them are still losing. So the opportunity is still available. Knicks got to come through with a big old victory tonight. What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the world's most famous stream. We are back here tonight. Who we got? Who's in here? Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Susan, Dewan Cooley, what's poppin', Dewan? Peter, what's up, Peter? Bernard Johnson, of course, what's up? Here we go. We're getting ready for the tip-off. Karen, of course. Big Taz. What's poppin', everybody? Knicks fan. Cap Top Knot. All the usuals, of course. Here we go. We're getting ready for the tip-off. Nostalgic Nick, what's popping, my guy? Here we go. Tay, what's up, Tay? Getting off and ready. Here we go. I'm hyped. I don't know about you guys. I'm hyped. Big old game today against the Milwaukee Bucks. Brook Lopez wins the tip. We're off and running. Damian Lillard bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Over to Giannis, being guarded by Anunoby. Swings it over to Middleton. Cross court to Brook Lopez. Settles for a right wing three. Air ball. Giannis with the rebound into paint. Slapping at the ball. They swing it around. Damian Lillard, deep straightaway three. And he starts him off with a three. Off an offensive rebound from Giannis. The Knicks got crashed the board. They're going to have Anunoby starting off Giannis. He got to do a better job of backing him out of the paint. Easier said than done, obviously. Giannis, one of the 2 or 3 best players in the NBA. Josh Hart has it up top. Handling it against Middleton. Brunson coming to his right off Hartenstein screen. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Giannis with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Giannis has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Backing him down, spins, coming to his right, going under the basket. Good defense from Anunoby. Giannis picks his dribble up. Oh, and he comes up limping. He was questionable coming into today. Doesn't look healthy. Middleton fade away over Josh Hart. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. We need a score here. Come on, get us off right. JB has it up top, behind the back, coming to his right off Hartenstein screen, attacking. Brook Lopez, DiVincenzo coming down the lane. Wide open, flips it up the left hand. Ooh, in and out, halfway down. Can't get it to stay, though. Kicks it out to Jalen Brunson up top. Swings it over to Josh Hart. He's coming to his left, getting down the lane. High layup with the left hand, way off. Hartenstein off in the rebound, but then Chris Middleton rips it away from him. Chris Middleton bringing it down. Over to Malik Beasley. Extra pass, Damian Lillard in the corner. Feed it into Giannis in the post. Spins quickly. Off of DiVincenzo. Looked like he lost it. Maybe DiVincenzo got a piece of it. Doesn't matter. The Knicks bring it down the other way. DiVincenzo pump fakes up top to Anunoby. Hands it off to Brunson. DiVincenzo able to pick up the errant pass. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson dancing around the Hartenstein screen. Damian Lillard guarding him. Coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen now. Pocket pass to Hartenstein. Coming down the lane. Leaves it off Anunoby in the corner. Being guarded by Giannis. Anunoby leans in. Step back. Gets blocked by Giannis. It's a shot clock violation. The Knicks offense sputtering so far here. Come on. We got to get something easy. We got to get something easy. MBM. What's up, MBM? Hattie Daddy. What's up, Hattie? Namar, what's up, Namar? Kiana, welcome everybody, welcome. Here we go, we're getting ready. Damian Lillard has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him, coming to his right off a Lopez screen, pulling it back, leaves it off for Lopez, catches, pump fakes, now leaves it off for Lillard. Lillard behind the back dribble. DiVincenzo does a good job forcing him to pull it back out. Now Lillard dancing with it behind the back pass to Lopez. He's got to fire a deep three over Hartenstein. Ooh, halfway down. Rims out, though. Brunson's going to pick up the rebound. He's bringing it down. A little over 9:30 to go. Brunson crosses over to his right off Hartenstein screen. In and out dribble, goes to a floater, gets fouled off the front rim. Ooh, and he gets it to fall down. Jalen Brunson getting into his bag here. Finally, we're up on the board. And he's going to the foul line for one more. 3GP, congrats on the 1K. Appreciate you. It's off the back of your guys' hard work. Honestly, liking the streams as often as you guys have. This week has been insane in terms of growth. It's honestly been insane. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Jalen Brunson at the foul line. Converts to three-point play. Lillard bringing it down. Over to Giannis up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Over to Malik Beasley. Beasley coming to his right off a couple of screens. Brunson's trying to stick with him. Settles for a pull-up three. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. I like the defensive intensity the Knicks are playing with right now, though. Josh Hart leaves it off for Hartenstein, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Beasley. Brunson dancing with it. In and out dribble, coming to his left off the Hartenstein screen. Gets to the mid-range floater again. Can't get the floater to drop this time, but he is going to end up going back to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. The refs giving Brunson some calls here. Calls that they haven't the past week giving Jalen Brunson. He's been getting beat up down here, going to the floaters. He is getting fouled, and the refs are actually calling it today. Raymond Vasquez, what's up, Raymond? Brunson at the foul line. He's got 2 free throws coming. Misses the first one. Come on, JB. We need these points. We need these free throws. Big task that Brunson is being aggressive. Brunson is going to be aggressive today for a multitude of reasons. Number one, the Milwaukee Bucks like to play drop. With Brook Lopez in there, that's their best go-to defense with Brook Lopez. He wants to protect the rim. He wants to force you to shoot those floaters. The problem is Jalen Brunson loves to play out of that mid-range. He loves to shoot those floaters. You've already seen him go to it multiple times tonight. JB splits the free throws, knocks down the second one. Lillard dribble pull-up 3 over DiVincenzo, gets fouled. They're going to say side out of bounds. You're going to say it's on the floor. Knicks catch a bit of a break there. DiVincenzo got to watch his hands, man. Get your hands out of the cookie jar. Same thing I said about Giannis. Easier said than done guarding Lillard. Lopez has it up top off the inbounds, hands it off to Beasley. Coming to his left, picks his dribble up over to Middleton, driving to his right, gets to the mid-range baseline, puts up a floater, gets it to go. Gets a nice soft roll off the rim. So now both teams trading baskets. It's 5-4. 8:40 to go here in the first. DiVincenzo over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein right side of the court up top to Anunoby. Anunoby hands it off to Hart. Hart picks his dribble up over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein tries to hit Brunson, but Chris Middleton gets his hands in there, and then he can't save it as he flies out of bounds. So good hustle from Hartenstein to save the possession. What could have been a disastrous turnover from him. Good hands from Middleton. So Brunson's going to inbound it. We got 4.3 to go. Not a lot of time to get it into DiVincenzo. Going along the baseline. Up top to Josh Hart. Gets to his mid-range. Little push shot at the foul line. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo keeps it alive out to Anunoby, who pump fakes, driving it down, goes up. Can't get it to go. And he tips it up and in with the one hand. There you go. Anunoby being aggressive off the bounce, attacking Brook Lopez in the paint. Giannis has it up top. Over to Lopez. Lopez, right wing, settles for a three over Hartenstein. Gets it to go. I hope it's not one of those nights for Brook Lopez. Sometimes he's 0 for 6 from 3, and sometimes he's 5 for 7. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. Leaning in, throws up a high floater. Bad shot from Brunson. Looks like he was maybe trying to draw a foul. Don't like that shot from JB. Giannis bringing it down now. He's got a head of steam. Coming to his right, goes right into Anunoby, lays it up and in, and one for Giannis. Just muscling Anunoby out of the way. So he said, JB getting fouls must be the eclipse coming in. Absolutely, absolutely. A full moon must be out. These referees are giving Jalen Brunson the call. Knicks fan said, who was limping, Giannis or OG? Giannis came up limping. He was questionable coming in tonight. He's been questionable the last handful of games. Did not play the other night against the Wizards. He's been dealing with a bit of a hamstring injury. Giannis with the and one. He's got the free throw. Knocks down his free throw. So it's 11-6. 7:40 to go here in the first quarter. Jalen Brunson's going to bring it down. 5-point deficit for the Knicks here early. They've only hit 2 of their 9 field goals here so far in the first. They got to get some rhythm here. Brunson dancing with him. Malik Beasley guarding him. Picks his dribble up top to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to DiVincenzo. Catch and shoot from the left wing. DiVincenzo knocks down a deep three. I wasn't too confident in that one. Usually I'm super confident in DiVincenzo firing away. I should be more confident. My guy knocking down the deep three. Lillard picks his dribble up top to Lopez, hands it back to Lillard, coming to his left. He's got space, gets fouled by DiVincenzo, and he knocks down the floater. Come on, Devo. I know it's not easy to stay in front of the guy, but that's too easy there. That one was too easy, and you gave him the foul. That's 2 quick fouls on Dante DiVincenzo here, 5 minutes into the first quarter. DiVincenzo's likely going to come out of the game now. Tay said that's an offensive foul on Giannis. Nah, that's just good play. That's a grown man move right there. Went right into the chest of the defender. Both players stood up. One guy's just bigger and stronger than the other. There's no rules that say you can't be bigger and stronger than your defender. Giannis moving him out of the way, out-muscling him. The way he does to 99% of the players in the league. Lillard does knock down his free throw, of course. He is a knockdown free throw shooter. 14-9 now early. Brunson has it up top, crosses over to his right. Connaughton has also checked in. Deuce McBride has checked in for DiVincenzo. Brunson spins out of the post, can't get the fadeaway to go over Connaughton. Middleton with the rebound, he got a running start. He's bringing it down, crosses over to his left, attacking the rim, throws a lob to Giannis, and he got it to go down. The connection between Middleton and Giannis, with Middleton coming back from those injuries, he's looking a lot more like his old self these last, 20 or so games. Hartenstein has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. He's got a little bit of space, leaning in. Foul line, sets himself up, comes up short. Come on, JB. You're getting a little shot happy right now. Let's move the ball a little bit more. Giannis attacking Anunoby. Good defense from Anunoby. Forced to miss that time. Brunson's got a running start. He's coming down. Euro steps, picks up the foul from Connaughton, goes to his floater, gets it to go, and they're going to call it on the floor. Come on, ref. He gathered. Tom Thibodeau's upset. The refs got to talk it over. Jalen Brunson gathered the ball, and then Connaughton fouled him right there. He gathered it. He's going to the basket. That's the gather rule. That's the rule the NBA implemented. So that's on them. That's an and one for JB. Don't let that one slide. The other two officials got to talk to that third official. Let them know. What are you doing? That's a continuation right there. We're not playing like that tonight. Come on, ref. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. This ain't the G League no more. You got to step your game up. Student said, "Oh, stop, OG is back." I didn't know that. Yeah, this is his second game back. He came back the other night against Chicago. This is his second game here in the lineup. We're 100% healthy. Everybody is available to play, including Mitchell Robinson, of course. We're up and we're ready to go. We're getting ready for our playoff run. Hattie Daddy with subscription. Welcome, my guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Tay said, Divo got to play smart. Absolutely. 2 quick fouls on Lillard. Look, it's easier said than done. Way easier said than done. Damian Lillard is a master at drawing these fouls. It's not going to be easy, but you can't give him, that second one was a silly one. Reached in and gave him the and one with the floater. RPX, what's up, RPX? Justin Keith, ENG, Ang, what's up, Justin? As long as we don't have Scott Foster as a referee, we are good. There's a lot of really, really bad officials in the NBA. Tonight seems fine. It seems fine. I didn't like that call from that referee right there, but not giving Brunson the continuation when he very clearly gathered the ball, which was a rule the NBA implemented for a reason for superstar players who got really good at gathering the ball like that. It is written inside the NBA rulebook now. If you gather the ball, then you are considered to be going into your shooting motion. So they should give him the and one. We'll see if they change their call coming out of coming out of the timeout. But I don't know. I don't have high expectations for the officials. James Sumler, what's up, James? Rishi Rich, let's get ready to rumble. Absolutely. What's up, my guy? 3GP said, JB needs to get everyone involved. He seems to have contract mellowitis. It's early in the game, guys. It's early in the game. Jalen Brunson, his last 2 games, has had 11 assists. He'll be fine. The way Milwaukee is playing right now, Jalen Brunson is going to get very good looks, and he's got to be able to take advantage of it. Carl, what's up, Carl? Happy to see you, my guy. We need to get spicy ASAP. Every win is essential. I hate Dame. Let's go, Knicks. I'm right there with you, Carl. I'm right there with you. Here we go. We're back into it. Deuce McBride in for DiVincenzo, of course. Brunson has it up top of the handoff. Cross-court pass to Josh Hart. He's coming down, coming to his left. Picks his dribble up. Hits Brunson going back door. He goes to his floater. Gets it to go. Good ESP between Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. 16-11. A little over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter, approaching the halfway mark. Lillard has it up top over to Giannis. Giannis hands it back to Lillard, coming to his left. Pulls up around Deuce McBride, and they call a late foul on Deuce. A lot of touch ticky-tack fouls out on the perimeter right now. But the Knicks, they got to know that if Damian Lillard's hunting for that, they can't give him those ticky-tack fouls. It's too early in the game right now. DiVincenzo already with 2. McBride now picks up 1. Yvette said everyone loves to go against the Knicks. Everyone suddenly becomes healthy when it's time to play the Knicks. Lillard misses the free throw. Yes, sir. He is a 90% free throw shooter. He is a knockdown free throw shooter, so getting him to miss one here early is great. He does have 2 more to go here. As McBride fouled him on a 3-point attempt there. Not great. Not great. Hard said, glad that the coach has McBride, and so are we. Super happy for Deuce McBride. Mitchell Robinson subbing in here for Hartenstein. Bobby Portis checking in as well. Yak, what's up, Yak? Another slow start. It's a little slow, but it's not that slow. The offense is sputtering a little bit, but the defense has been okay. Achua checking in for Anunoby here. Lillard knocks down the next 2 after missing the first one. So 18-11. Josh Hart bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Middleton. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Connaughton. Coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Dribble pull up 3. Gets it to go. Jalen Brunson. Knocked down his last 2 shots, JB. Could be starting to heat up here. Lillard, deep pull-up 3, trying to answer. Well short, long rebound. The Knicks can't get to it as it flies out to Middleton. Over to Lopez, hands it back to Middleton. Coming down the lane, onto the basket. Fires a bullet pass up top to Lillard, way off the mark. Flies out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knicks, so it's 18-14. It's a 4-point game. We're right in there. Hattie Daddy said Blockless Mostert, my favorite player on the team, absolutely. Brunson coming to his left off a couple of screens. Now to his right off the Robinson screen. He's got Lillard on him. Leans in, step back, pump fake, leans in again. And then they call an offensive foul on JB. It's a flop, ref. That's a flop. It's a flop, ref. Come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see if it's egregious. Leans in there. Leans in again. It's a flop. It's absolutely a flop. He did lean into him, but not enough for it to be an offensive foul. Lillard coming to his right. Pocket pass to Portis. Swings it out to Chris Middleton, who knocks down the corner 3 over Josh Hart. That's just good ball movement, good play from the Bucks right there. Good player making a good shot. Brunson bringing it down, 21-14, 5 minutes to go. Crosses over to his right, getting down the lane, cross-court pass. McBride, right corner 3, trying to answer. Can't get it to go a little too long. Connaughton with the rebound. He's an excellent rebounding guard, Pat Connaughton. Lillard bringing it down. Has it up top, coming to his right, off a horn set. Going under the basket, reverse layup over Achua, gets fouled by Precious Achua. Now Damian Lillard going to the foul line. Okay, so I said, okay, Jalen Brunson's getting foul calls. Now the Knicks aren't getting anything, and the Bucks are getting every foul call. But you got to give the Bucks credit. They're attacking the basket right now. That's not a foul on Precious Achua. So what this is telling me, the way the game is being officiated, the Knicks need to do a better job of attacking the basket and drawing some contact here. Lillard at the free throw line again for 2 more free throws. Carl said, if you look at Dame, he gets the foul. I know. But Jalen Brunson gets knocked to the floor every other play, nothing. Lillard knocks down both of his free throws. So now it's a 9-point deficit, 14-23. Brunson bringing it down, coming to his right off of McBride's screen. He's got Lillard on him. Brunson crosses over to his right, comes to his left now. In the paint, stops, pump fake, leans in, pump fakes again, kicks it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Middleton. Driving to his left, stops, pump fake. He's got to get it over somebody. Now kicks it out to Achua, who spins into a double team. Achua picks it up. He's got to throw it up at the basket, just gets it off in time, comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Mitchell Robinson ends up with it and then lost it, but it's going to stay with the Knicks. But shout out Mitchell Robinson hustling to keep that possession alive. He had no business getting to that ball. So McBride's going to inbound it to get it in the Brunson. Brunson on the right wing. Coming to his right off the Robinson screen. Coming down the lane, leans in, step back, mid-range jumper, way off. Mitchell Robinson fighting for the rebound, and Josh Hart can't keep it alive as it slips right out of his hand, out of bounds. It's going back to the Bucks here. The Knicks, I just told Yak it wasn't that bad. It was only a 4 or 5 point game at that time. Now it's suddenly it's 9. Don't go down double digits yet again here in the first quarter, Knicks. Come on. Get a defensive stop here. Go get a score. Bobby Portis has it in the post. Being guarded by Achua. Faces up. Jumper. In and out halfway down. Can't get it to stay, though. Brunson hits Josh Hart. Rushing it down the lane. Pulling it back out. Up top to Robinson. Robinson fakes the handoff to Brunson. Now gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart coming to his right, hands it off to Brunson. He's coming to his left now. He's got Middleton on him. Brunson dancing with it, putting the dribble moves on. Quick crossover to his right, leans in, pump fake, slides through, lays it up. And 1 for Jalen Brunson yet again. So Jalen Brunson going back to the free throw line. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. If they're going to call it tight like this, okay. You're going to give the Bucks the calls like that when they're attacking the basket? Okay, the Knicks should get the same calls. Jalen Brunson gets 1 here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. You got to adjust to the way the game is being called. So Brunson's at the foul line for 1 more. 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. 7-point game. Brunson cut it to 6. And he does just that. They get it in the Middleton. He's going to bring it down. Lillard checks back in. Or was he always in? Excuse me. Lillard's always been in. Lopez on the right wing. Hands it off to Lillard. Coming to his right. Stepping back. Throws the lob over the top to Lopez. Who throws it down. Mitch, you got to get your hands up, big dog. You got to get your hands up. You were so good at that to start the year. Brunson bringing it down. Josh Hart, right side of the court. Up top to Achua. Over to McBride. McBride over to Josh Hart. And a defensive 3 seconds on the Bucks. Okay, free point for the Knicks. 8-point game. Brunson's going to step back to the free throw line. Nimar said, who are the rest for tonight's game? I have no idea what their names are. Knicks fan, the Cavs went down to 5. Yep, they lost today. We talked a little bit about it earlier. The Cavs lost today in a 26-point lead to the Clippers in the second half. And they have now dropped to the 5th seed below the Knicks and below the Magic. The Magic are now sitting at the 3rd seed. Brunson does knock down his free throw. 25-18. Josh Hart settles for a mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Robinson missed time to jump. Can't grab the offensive rebound. Lillard hit a head pass. McBride picks it off. And he's bringing it down. Cross-court pass to JB. Dribble. Walks into a pull-up 3. Off the back rim. Long rebound. Brunson chases it down. In and out dribble. Euros. Cross-court pass to McBride. Out of the corner. Catch and shoot 3. Rims out. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson keeping it alive. Josh Hart out-hustles Portis to the ball. He's bringing it down. Kicks it up top to JB. Coming to his right, he's got space. Euro steps, goes past Middleton, lays it up and in with the left hand. Beautiful move from JB. He hit him with that little head bobble move. Unguardable move from JB when he starts bobbling that big old head. Middleton has it up top. Over to Portis. Back to Middleton. 20-25. Middleton loses it. Good defense from Achua. McBride picks it up. It's a 3-on-2. Over to Josh Hart coming down the lane. Gets blocked by Lopez, but back right into the hands of McBride. He's going to pull it out. Slow it down a little bit. McBride stepping back, puts up the 3 of Portis. Oh, Deuce McBride said, come here, Bobby. You can't guard me. So now it's 25-23, and the Knicks with a 9-2 run, bringing themselves right back into the game. It's a 2-point game. Under 2 minutes to go. Lillard has it up top, being guarded by Deuce. Coming to his right. Picks his dribble up. Over to Lopez. Deep straightaway 3 for Brook Lopez. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Pushing the pace a little bit. Now he's going to pull it back out. He has it up top, being guarded by Middleton. Coming to his right. Connaughton switches onto him. They get it over to Brunson with Middleton on him. And he's going to take him one-on-one. Middleton, a lot slower of foot after those surgeries. Crosses over, goes to his floater, gets it to go. And it's a tied ball game, 25. Tied up at 25, folks. Jalen Brunson with 17 first-quarter points. He likes this matchup. The Bucks do not have perimeter players to guard him. Lillard loses it, picks it back up, kicks it out, and gets fouled by Jalen Brunson. You guys got to know that they just get your hands out of the cookie jar, man. The refs are calling everything here tonight. Listen, the refs are calling it a very close game, but they're calling it for both sides. So it's fine. The refereeing is perfectly fine here tonight, right? We've been harping on the refereeing the last couple of games. It's perfectly fine tonight. The problem is, because they're calling it very close. They're calling it evenly for both sides, which is great. It's all you could ask for is consistency for both sides, right? If it's a foul on this end, it should be a foul on the other end, and tonight it is. The issue is that the Knicks can't get the hands out of the cookie jar. Stop reaching, right? The refs are clearly calling it a close game, so you can't be as physical. Now, we know the Knicks are a physical team, so a game that's being officiated like this does not benefit the Knicks defensively, but in the same vein, Jalen Brunson should be able to take advantage of drawing fouls. And he has earlier in the game, right? He has here early in the game. He's taking a bunch of free throws. That's great. The problem is the Knicks don't have a ton of other players that gets downhill and gets fouled, especially without Julius Randle. So this style of play is definitely going to benefit Damian Lillard, Jalen Brunson, and Giannis Antetokounmpo. So when those guys are driving down, they're picking up fouls. The Knicks only have one guy that drives down to pick up fouls. So they need to shore up the way they're playing defense right now and stop reaching in the way they have. Starting to annoy me, Knicks. Stop reaching in. You're reaching in too much. Susan said, I know the name of the referee. Suspect 1, 2, and 3. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Big Taz, the Cavs are so scared. They do not want to face us again. I think the Cavs are very scared right now of the prospect going into the playoffs playing the way that they are, right? Considering that Donovan Mitchell could decline, and it seems like he's leaning towards, from all the rumors that I've heard, Donovan Mitchell is leaning toward declining his player option and becoming an unrestricted free agent, which should be horrifying as a prospect to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Because then he has a lot of people, the Cavs suddenly have a lot of people to compete with for the services of retaining Donovan Mitchell. And considering they kind of emptied out the cupboard a little bit. They still have, some prospects left, some draft capital, a little bit of draft capital. And, some young players. They got Garland, they got Mobley, and they got Jared Allen. But I don't know. I feel like those guys are the guys you don't want to trade. You want to build around those guys. So we'll see. We'll see. The Cavs look like they're kind of imploding a little bit here after having a very good season last year and then a very disappointing playoffs. They've had a pretty disappointing regular season here. And they, most of the year they chalked it up to injuries, right? They had injuries to Garland and Mobley for large stretches of the year. Now an injury here to Donovan Mitchell, which he's coming back from and doesn't seem like the same Donovan Mitchell. But at the same time, Knicks are without their all-star players. So Damian Lillard at the free throw line for his 2 free throws, knocks down the first one. JP, what's up, JP? Happy to see you, my guy. Kenny, what's up, Kenny? D-Ras, what's up, D-Ras? Big task. The Cavs fans hate me. I always tell them to get their brown paper bag face mask that they stayed in the closet ready. Oh. Lillard knocks down both of his free throws, 25-27. Brunson keeps it, coming to his left, goes to his floater in the paint. Ooh, halfway down, but it bounces out of the rim. Should have went down, JB. You got to finish those. Lillard bringing it down, coming to his left. Dribble, pull a 3. Gets blocked by Robinson. He grabs it, kicks it out to JB. He's got Giannis to beat. He's going to slow it down. Smart move from Jalen Brunson. He's got Giannis Antetokounmpo on him. Brunson has it on the right wing. Attacking him. Quick crossover to his left. In the paint. Leads it off for Hart. Goes to his push shot floater. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Knocked out of his hands by Giannis. You got to finish those, Josh Hart. You in the paint. Giannis coming down the lane now. Lays it up and in and gets it to go. And that's what happens when you miss a layup on one end. Josh Hart has it on the right wing. The Bucks do a good job getting back on defense. It's 29-25. The Knicks trying to hold it to run some clock down. There's about a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. So the Bucks should have another opportunity here. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left on Connaughton. Drives right in. High floater. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson sips it once. Can't get it to go. Giannis bringing it down. Putting his head down. Driving it down. He's got time. Feeds Portis. Flips it up. And gets it to go as the buzzer expires. Not a good end to the quarter there. Allowing the Bucks, when it was tied at 25, to rally a quick 6-0 run to go into the second. Not what you want to see. Come on, Knicks. You better than that. Real Art Manifest. What's up, Real Art? How you doing, big dog? Neymar said Donovan Mitchell to the New York Knicks. Would be very difficult for the Knicks to pull that off considering their cap situation right now. It's pretty clean. The issue is you'd have to essentially carve out enough money for a max player, which I don't think they can do unless they trade Mitchell Robinson and then they wait to sign Hartenstein. Maybe trading Josh Hart, which I very much doubt they want to do. It'd be, you have Bogdanovich, so you could trade Bogdanovich. But even with Bogdanovich, Mitchell Robinson gone, I don't think that carves out enough money unless Donovan Mitchell is going to take a pay cut to come play for the Knicks, which I don't think he's going to do, as much as he may want to play with the Knicks. And I don't think that the Knicks would be willing to do a lot of that, a lot of cost cutting in order to get Donovan Mitchell, because he may not be the guy that they're eyeing right now. But we'll see how it plays out. It's definitely a possibility. We know that the connection is there between, Mitchell and the Knicks, so we'll see how it plays out in the offseason, but that's an offseason thing. As of right now, he's wearing brown and, what are the Cavs colors? Burgundy and gold, I guess. Right now, he's wearing a Cavs jersey, so I do not care. I'm looking to beat his brains in come playoff time. Susan said, we don't want Donovan Mitchell. Oh, we have our own Mitchell. Put Mitchell Robinson in the front of that. Susan said, Giannis is a beast at blocking. He's great. He's great at all the things he does. Knicks fan said, better than down double digits. Yeah, look, they survived. They survived. They've been very poor in the first quarters over the last 4 or 5-ish games. They've gone behind the 8 ball. So them being down only 6 at the end of the first quarter feels like you could take a little bit of a breather. But we'll see what happens when when Jalen Brunson comes out of the game. We'll see what happens, because that's usually a telltale sign of when the Knicks start to fall apart. They don't have much offense to go to after that in terms of self-creators. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. McBride bringing it down over to Hartenstein. Hands it off to Anunoby. Coming to his right. Tried to hit an inside pass to Hartenstein. Bad pass from Anunoby. It's a turnover. Giannis bringing it down. Hit a head pass to Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder in the corner. Hits Green. Come back door. Goes under the basket. They swing it around. Portis out of the corner for three over Josh Hart. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. And Bogdanovich is going to bring it down. We're going to need Bogdanovich for a third straight good, offensive game. Bogdanovich up top, over to Hartenstein, hands it back to Bogdanovich. Picks the dribble up, over to McBride. McBride, in and out dribble, crossover, behind the back, stepping back. Good defense from Green. They get it out to Anunoby. He's got some space, fires away from three, can't get it to go. Bobby Portis with the rebound. Neither team get the score here in the first minute of the second. Crowder up top, over to Giannis. Giannis, coming to his right. Dribble pull up. Mid-range jumper over Anunoby, gets it to go. Suddenly, it's an 8-point game. McBride bringing it down, over to Hart. Swing it over to Bogdanovich, driving to his right, goes through the lane, throws up a high floater, gets it to go. There you go, Bogey, that's what we need. We need somebody to come in and get buckets, and he's been doing it the last 3 games. Hopefully, he continues here tonight in the fourth. Stringing together good games, good quality offensive games. Now, the defense is still an issue, but the offense it's there, it's getting there. Portis has it in the post against Hartenstein, backing him down, stops, turns, lefty, hook shot, can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down a rebound, he's putting his head down, pushing the pace, kicks it in the corner, Bogdanovich, pump fakes, gets to the mid-range, one dribble in, knocks down the pull-up jumper, there you go, bogey. That's what you want to see, back to a 4-point game. Giannis has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Crosses over to his right, he's got a complete runway to the basket, gets fouled by Josh Hart, and one. No help on the back line for Anunoby after the screen. The Knicks got to be able to talk. They got to be able to talk in the defensive end there. Hattie said, let's work Jacob Toppin in next season. If he puts in the work this offseason and becomes a rotational player, got to earn your minutes. You don't just get worked into a rotation. You got to earn your minutes. Knicks fan said the Heat lost too? We gotta go around the league. Next stoppage in play. We'll go around the league. 76ers playing the Spurs. 76ers without Embiid again today. Injury management. Giannis knocks down his and one free throw. So 2 for 2 from the free throw line for Giannis. Never a good sign. McBride bringing it down. Over to Anunoby. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it up top. Hands it off to Bogey. They bring a double team to Bogey. Inside pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Pass fake. Going against Portis. Flip shot with the left arm. Gets it to go. Gets to a strong hand. Flips it up and in. Middle of the lane. Good move from Hartenstein. Providing a little bit of offense here. This is the name of the game right now. Survival on the offensive end. Without Jalen Brunson on the court. Giannis in and out dribble. Attacking Hartenstein. Beautiful Euro step right past Hartenstein. Giannis is just something else, man. He is so incredible. 7-point game right now, 31-38. DiVincenzo has it up top, coming to his right off a couple of screens. Spots up, deep straightaway three. Can't get it to go, way short. Giannis with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Head of steam. Hit a head pass to Green. AJ Green on the right wing. They throw it in the Giannis, being guarded by McBride. Giannis is going to take him one-on-one. Coming to his left, spins to his right. Leaves it off of Portis, who lays it up and in. Beautiful move from Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo right now, dominating the game. Creating for his teammates. Scoring at will, getting into the paint every single time he wants to. And a timeout for the Knicks, and it's suddenly a 9-point deficit. The Knicks got to start stringing together some better defensive sequences here as the Bucks are eating them alive offensively. Since Doc Rivers has taken over, the Bucks offense has looked increasingly better. Knicks fans said the Knicks should sign me in the offseason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Student said the Knicks want Giannis's brother. They already had him. And I think they're good on the Thanasis Antetokounmpo experience. Giannis, on the other hand, if it meant Giannis was coming too, we'd take Thanasis back. Absolutely. Karen, 119 here and only 42 likes. Hit the like button, people. Karen, reminding people to please go ahead and hit the like button. We are continuing to grow the community. Thank you, guys. We recently just hit the milestone of 1,000 subscribers. The reins have been lifted from the channel. New things are on their way. We should be ready to go, implementing them come playoff time for the first game of the playoffs. It's going to be a special moment. It's going to be special. I can't wait. You guys definitely deserve it. It's going to be a fun time. New videos on the way. Monetization has been fully unlocked. So that means that just by watching the stream, I will make pennies. YouTube will pay me pennies, which is great because it means that, I don't know, money's being brought in and eventually, you know, it'll manifest into something. But you guys have really been crazy by liking the streams and growing the community. I mean, it's just we hit 1,000. We started the year at 324 subscribers. We have more than tripled where we were to start the year. Is that right? No, that's right. We've more than tripled where we started the year. So, and it's still growing. We still got the playoff run to go. Hart said, I enjoy these players. I do not want any hired guns. I mean, look, that's where I was before the Anunoby trade. Since the Anunoby trade, you got rid of all the homegrown guys. So now you make the team as good as you can get them. Now there is no, let's hold off. It doesn't exist anymore. You know, I felt the same way when, you know, RJ and Quickly and Grimes were here, and it's like, all right, we got the homegrown guys, let's build with these guys. And then we traded all of them. You know, and it made the team better. So now you're at the point where it's like, okay, nobody is safe. That includes Randle. The only person safe is probably Brunson. Right? That includes Randle. That includes Anunoby. That includes Hartenstein. That includes Robinson, my favorite player. We're back in. Bogdanovic immediately gets to work, gets to his mid-range spot, knocks down a little bank jumper. It's exactly what I want to see. Connaughton bringing it down, has it up top. Throws it into Giannis again in the high post, being guarded by Anunoby coming to his left. Bogdanovic steps out. Anunoby comes back to guard him. Giannis attacking to his left, spins. They bring a double team out to AJ Green. He's a marksman. Can't get that one to go. Hartenstein with the rebound. Here comes Deuce McBride. 40-33 here, 8:30 to go here in the second. Bogdanovic coming to his right, being guarded by Connaughton, leaning in, gets fouled by Pat Connaughton, going up. He's going back to the foul line. So Bogey Bogdanovic going to work here tonight. He's getting buckets. Real Lars said your growth is well deserved. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, my guy. Yak said Milwaukee hits you with size. When you got Giannis at the power forward spot, it's crazy. It's crazy. Giannis at like 6'11", 7 foot tall at the power forward spot will make most teams look small. Bogey steps to the foul line, goes 2 for 2. Bogdanovic providing a much-needed offensive spark here in this game. Back to a 5-point game. He's got 8 points. He's 3 for 3 from the field. He has not missed. Giannis has it up top, over to Middleton, being guarded by McBride. Middleton's got the height advantage. We'll see how McBride does. Middleton coming to his left, pocket pass to Portis. Mid-range jumper, gets it to go. Bobby Portis off the bench, matching Bogdanovic. Getting right to work. Anunoby has it up top, hands it off to Devo. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein hands it off to Bogdanovic. Catch. Into Hartenstein, leaves it off for Anunoby. And a blocking foul. Blocking foul on AJ Green. Oda, what's up, Oda? We got this win. Knicks fan said 1.5K by the end of next year. That's on the low end, Knicks fan, not going to lie. We tripled this year, so if we double next year, be at 2,000. But I look, my only goal was to hit 1,000, because at 1,000, YouTube unlocks all the features that they give creators. So that's it. I have no more subscriber goals. At this point, I'm just looking to put on the best show possible. Bogdanovic has it off the inbound. Gets to the mid-range, little fadeaway jumper. Can't get it to go. Hartenstein snatches an offensive rebound, though. Up top to McBride. Pump fake. Gets into the lane. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Extra pass to DiVincenzo. He's coming to his left. Back to Anunoby. He's going along the baseline. And just loses it. Hartenstein picks it up, though. Shot clock winding down. And Hartenstein threw a cross-court pass to McBride that slips right through his fingertips. Knicks gotta take one of these jumpers, man. You're open. Knicks fan just shared the stream. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. They throw it inside to Giannis, who's attacking Anunoby, and a blocking foul on Giannis on OG Anunoby. Giannis Antetokounmpo going to the foul line for 2. And he makes the layup. Giannis is taking Anunoby right to the basket right now. 3GP said, Sheffy unlocked the overtime. No more 6th quarter. Not yet. I still haven't figured that one out yet. That keeps escaping my mind. Soon said Giannis is like Shaq coming to the basket. He is. He's a freight train. You have to foul him. He's too big. He's too strong. He's too long. He's too athletic. And Giannis is now 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Jeez Louise. And now the Knicks are down 10. 35-45. 7 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson checks back in. Brunson coming to his left, dancing around a couple of screens. Pocket pass to Hartenstein, coming down low, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Bogdanovic, who pump fakes, driving to his left, gets into the lane, kicks it out. DiVincenzo gets open from the right wing, and he knocks down a 3. Good pass from Bogey Bogdanovic, who broke down the defense, forced him to collapse, and good kick out from Bogdanovic, who's been very, very good here to start the second quarter. Step back jumper from Middleton gets blocked by Anunoby, but they can't corral it as the ball finds its way back out to the Bucks. They swing it around to Beasley for an open corner 3, and he knocks it down. So what should have been a great defensive stop from the Knicks ends up in an open 3 from Milwaukee. Brunson has it up top, in and out dribble coming to his left, and they call Beasley for a foul. Nostalgic Nick said OG standing around. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's kind of his role. That's what he does. He's got a little bit more off the bounce creation juice, but let him get back into rhythm. Let him get back in the rhythm. It's only his second game back. Brunson has it up top. They bring a double team over to Bogdanovic. Cross-court pass, DiVincenzo. Catches, spins, coming to his right. High scoop layup, comes up short, hits the rim, though. As Hartenstein grabs it, puts it up, and 1 for Isaiah Hartenstein. You needed that. Isaiah Hartenstein hustling on the glass right now. Middleton went down, and he's calling over to the bench. Now Middleton's on the floor, not looking to get up either. Calling for a sub. So Middleton's on the floor right now. He's not even looking for help to get up. He called over for oh, I think he's bleeding. Oh yeah, he's bleeding. He's on the floor, blood gushing from his face. Not sure where it's coming from. Maybe his nose, maybe his eye. DiVincenzo ran right into him after the layup attempt. Looks like he's bleeding from his nose. He should be fine. Little bloody nose never hurt anybody. 6:10 to go here in the second quarter. We'll have a quick timeout so they could try and clean up Middleton. But Hartenstein coming out of the timeout. We'll go to the foul line for one more. Jose, what's up, Jose? I just experienced what having 1,000 subscribers means advertisements when I sign into the channel. It's just a pre-roll, Jose. It's just a pre-roll. No midstream ads whatsoever. I disabled those. Appreciate you though, Jose. By watching ads, you give me a penny. It's like giving me a penny. For every ad that's watched, I get like 2 cents or something, whatever it is. Appreciate you though, Jose. Knicks fan said, we're scoring with no JB, but no defense. Well, Bogdanovic got hot, which is exactly why you traded for him, so he could carry your offense. so you could carry your offense when Jalen Brunson's not in the game for just those 3-4 minute stretches, which was great. But yeah, the offense has been a struggle, mostly because the Bucks, their offense is fantastic. Right? It's not good. It's great. They have a great offense. The issue for a majority of their season has been their defense. They have not been able to stop anybody, so they were winning a lot of games by just like, all right, I guess we'll just outscore teams. So tonight you're seeing it where, okay, the Knicks are scoring. They're having a good offensive game. Bogdanovich has it going. Brunson had it going in the first. They're grabbing offensive rebounds. They're getting putbacks and whatnot, but they can't stop the Bucks. A lot of teams can't stop the Bucks, which is why they are going to be a very, very, very dangerous team come playoff time, which is why people just can't quit the Bucks. Number one, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's one of the 3 best players in the entire world at basketball. And 2, like, they also have that guy Damian Lillard. Chris Middleton, when he's on, he's pretty good. Brook Lopez can knock down a 3, and you know, he's got some offensive juice to him still remaining. So this Bucks team is not easy to stop. Even with a good defensive effort, it's very difficult. Susan said if that was AD, he would have brought out the wheelchair. Susan constantly taking shots at Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. Hartenstein does knock down his and 1 free throw. Yes, sir. Knocking down your free throws. You love to see it. 7-point game. Lillard bringing it down. The Knicks got to come up with some defensive stops here, get back into the game. Every time they do, they're right back into it. Lillard, inside pass to Andre Jackson, who can't hold on to it. Bad pass from Lillard. 6 minutes to go. Halfway point here in the second. Knicks fans said Iowa lost. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Great effort from Caitlin Clark, though. But South Carolina was a juggernaut all season. An undefeated season. Kay Hazy, what's up, Kay Hazy? Keep Burks off the court. Ty, what's up, Ty? Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. Hits Bogdanovich, getting down the lane, gets to his mid-range jumper. In and out, halfway down, can't get it to stay, though. Bobby Portis chases down the rebound. Lillard will bring it down. Has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with 2 early fouls in the first. He's got to be careful here. Hartenstein forced to switch onto him, though. Lillard dancing. Sidestep 3 is go-to. Can't get it to go, though. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Bucks. Ball will go back to the Knicks. Brunson bringing it down. Being guarded by the rookie Andre Jackson. Brunson gets a high screen, goes right past Brook Lopez and lays it up and in. He's just too quick for Brook Lopez there. Got a runway and took advantage. Back to a 5-point game. 5 minutes to go. Lillard has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Into the high post. Bobby Portis being guarded by Josh Hart. It's a mismatch. Bobby Portis backing him down. They bring a double team. Cross-court pass to Jackson. They swing it around to Connaughton. Good defense for Bogdanovich to stay in front of him. And now Connaughton goes under the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go, but a foul on Bogey Bogdanovich. He played good defense up until the very end. He slid his feet. He knew Connaughton didn't want to shoot it, and Josh Hart's holding his wrist. Josh Hart, if you guys didn't know, the reason why Josh Hart is not shooting perimeter shots is he has a sprained wrist. Landed really awkwardly one game. And he said he really just, when he shoots it, he really just can't get the ball to the rim. It's painful to have to shoot it, which is why you're not seeing him shoot jump shots. You're seeing him simply just drive it to the rim. Here he is holding his wrist right now, which is not great. Not what you want to see. Pat Connaughton at the foul line. Knocked down the first one. He's got one more coming. Knocks down both. Brunson will bring it down. Being guarded full court by Andre Jackson. Brunson crosses over to his right off the Robinson screen. In and out dribble attacking. Brook Lopez goes to his mid-range jumper. Gets it to go. If you're going to play drop defense against Jalen Brunson, he's going to kill you all night. Killed you in the first quarter. Heating up again here in the second quarter. He's up to 21 points. He's 8 for 16 from the field. Josh Hart guarding Lillard. Into Bobby Portis, being guarded by Bogdanovich. They match up size-wise, but Portis, just stronger, gets to his hook shot in the middle of the lane, gets it to go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by the rookie. Andre Jackson, in and out dribble, coming to his left. He's got space, leans in, goes under the basket, kicks it up top. Dante DiVincenzo all by himself, straightaway three. Can't get it to go down, though. Mitchell Robinson keeping the rebound alive. Can't pull it down, though, and it's out of bounds on Robinson. Great effort, but can't get to it. Whew. Lillard bringing it down. Knicks got him come up with some stops and scores. 7-point game. Lillard coming to his right off a Giannis screen. Dancing with it. Now coming to his right again off another screen. Picks his dribble up, kicks it out to Connaughton. Driving to his right. He's got space, kicks it out. Brook Lopez, left wing, pump fakes. He's driving it down. He slips and he falls. And Brunson tripped him up. It was good, solid. It's been pretty much the story all night. It's been really good, solid defense from the Knicks all night. And then they compound it with a silly, silly foul at the end. Bojan Bogdanovic subs out as Anunoby comes in. Great minutes from Bogi Bogdanovic. Great minutes. Gave them, everything you would expect from him. Giannis driving it down. They swing it around. Brook Lopez, right wing three over Robinson. Comes up short, long rebound. Josh Hart grabs it. And he's going to push the pace. Getting past the rookie Andre Jackson. Hits Brunson. He has it against Damian Lillard here in a mismatch. He's going to clear out. He's going to back him down. They bring a double team, pulls it back out, over to Anunoby, extra pass to Hart. Hart going along the baseline. Backing down Connaughton in the paint, throws up a flip shot, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Giannis pulls it down, and he's got a runway. Jalen Brunson, the lone defender, goes in, gets blocked by Anunoby, but fouled by Jalen Brunson. So Giannis going back to the foul line. So Giannis back to the foul line, where he's been perfect all night, which is unfortunate because we know the story of Giannis at the foul line. So far, Giannis is 3 for 3. He's got 2 coming here. Lillard's taken 8, by the way. Overall, the Bucks are 13 for 14 from the foul line, and the Knicks are 7 for 8. So Lillard's taken as many free throws as the Knicks have, all by himself. Just saying. The Knicks got to get their hands out of the cookie jar, absolutely. They have definitely been hacking and whacking so far here tonight in relation to the way the rest have been calling the game. Giannis knocks down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Ty said we'll be fine today. I'm hoping right now. It's an 8-point game. It's a big, important game here tonight. It has huge implication for the standings as Giannis airballs the second free throw. So he knocks down 4 perfect free throws and then airballs the 5th. Okay. Makes sense, Giannis. Makes sense. Brunson bringing it down. 3:30 to go here in the second. 7-point game. 8-point game. Brunson in and out dribble coming to his left. Getting down the lane. Throws up a floater. Hangs on the rim, but he gets it to fall down. Brunson continuing to cook. Lillard on the right side. Crosses over to his right. Going under the basket. Kicks it out and gets stolen by Anunoby, who dives on it. Gets it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart bringing it down. Left wing. DiVincenzo. Transition open 3. Can't get it to go. Long rebound. Josh Hart chasing it down. Giannis throws it inside. DiVincenzo steals it. Kicks it out to JB inside to Josh Hart. Stops, turns, pump fake, lays it up. Gets it to go. Great ball movement. Excellent hustle from the Knicks. That's exactly what you want to see. And it's back to a 4-point game. 53 to 49. 2:45 to go here in the second. Josh Hart with his first basket of the game. Giannis has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Crosses over to his left. Comes down the lane. Picks his dribble up. And they call a travel on Giannis. Finally, a call going the Knicks' way against Giannis. He's torched them all night this time. The Knicks get their hand in there, force him to travel. Brunson bringing it down. 2:30 to go. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton. Crosses it over to his right, rejects the Anunoby screen, gets into the lane, kicks it up top. Anunoby wide open for 3. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson offensive rebound in the paint, puts it up. can't get it to stay. How many shots did Mitchell Robinson put up on the rim, and it just rolls off the side? Robinson will be going back to the foul line for 2 free throws, though. Well, first trip tonight going to the foul line. I feel like everybody's been to the foul line. There's been a lot of foul calls here in the first half for both sides. Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? Knicks fan said when we get stops, we can't score, and when we don't get stops, we score. That has been that has been the case for the most of the night. Knicks hanging around though. Mitchell Robinson misses the first free throw. At least he knocks down the second. Lillard bringing it down. Hands it off to Giannis. Over to Lillard, being guarded by Anunoby. Lillard has it up top. Throws it into Giannis, being guarded by Josh Hart. Giannis has it up top, and they call a foul on Josh Hart. 2 hands on Giannis. Get your hands off of him, Josh. The way they're calling it, you can't do that. Hattie said Mitch is terrible at free throws. Absolutely, his entire career. His entire career. Susan said I jinxed Giannis. Hopefully, he's back at the free throw line for 2 free throws here. Kate Hazy said, if Mitch can start getting his putbacks, we're in business. Absolutely. You could tell that the legs just aren't there in the explosion, right? Which is why he's laying everything up and in. He's trying to finger roll everything up and in because he just can't get up over the rim. As Giannis misses the free throw. Absolutely, Susan, I jinxed him. Here we go. Finally. If Robinson can get a little bit of his explosion back and start dunking some of these putbacks where he's standing right in front of the rim, might be in business. Might be in business. Giannis misses the first free throw. He's got the second one coming here. And he misses the second. Let's go. But the Knicks can't get the rebound as it flies out to Lillard. Lillard has it up top. DiVincenzo guarding him. Coming to his right off an AJ Green screen. Brunson pokes it away. Lillard dives on it. Mitchell Robinson right there. They're both on the floor. And then they call a foul. Ref, you can't call a foul when both players are on the floor going for it. Knicks fan said Suns versus Bucks rematch. I don't think the Suns make it out of the first round this season. I'm not going to lie. They look awful. So because the Bucks are in the bonus, Lillard's at the free throw line for 2 on that absolutely horrendous call on Mitchell Robinson. Lillard knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Student said Mitchell Robinson's still getting his rhythm back. Absolutely. You don't come off an ankle injury, rush back the way Mitchell Robinson has, put in the work the way he did, and just be who you were at the start of the season. Lillard knocks down both. Brunson bringing it down, 55-50. Brunson hands it off to DiVincenzo, coming to his right, back to JB. JB puts up the 3 over Lillard. Can't get it to go. It's the front of the rim. Giannis with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Giannis has it up top, over to Connaughton, back to Giannis. Giannis calling for a screen. And they call a foul on Mitchell Robinson down low. What are the refs doing tonight, man? Like, I get it, they're calling it tight. They're calling it way too tight. I get wanting to have a clean game. You're going to call fouls early. I get it. Way too tight. Way too tight right now. So now, Brook Lopez is at the free throw line for 2. The free throw disparity is growing. And it's starting to get me a little angry. J-Ball, what's up, J-Ball? Kiana Burks is playing badly. He has not played tonight. Tom Thibodeau may have seen enough. Brook Lopez knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second one. Jalen Brunson bringing it down. Johnny Davis, what's up, Johnny? Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. Dancing with it around a couple of screens, over to DiVincenzo. Has it on the right wing, going across the baseline. hands it off to Hartenstein, who gets swatted up top by Brook Lopez, and then the loose ball is corralled by Damian Lillard. Lillard has it up top, over to Connaughton, inside pass to Giannis, kicks it out to Lopez. Lopez pump fakes, driving it down, in the paint, goes to a floater over Anunoby, gets it to go. And just like that, it's back to a 9-point game with a minute to go. DiVincenzo on the right side of the court, being guarded by Lillard, over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, over to DiVincenzo. The Knicks don't know what they want to do offensively here. A lot of hands, a lot of palms facing up. Hartenstein tried to hit Brunson coming back door. Lillard falls down, hits Giannis, who's got a runway. Ball got knocked out of his hands by Anunoby. Great defense from Anunoby. He was the lone defender against Giannis with a full-headed steam going to the basket. Great defense, but the Knicks' offense looks terrible right now. .9 seconds to go here. Bucks have the ball. 9-point deficit for the Knicks, 59-50. Lillard gets it into Giannis under the basket, misses the layup. Hit ahead pass from Anunoby to DiVincenzo. He's driving it down, leaves it off for Josh Hart. Josh Hart back out to DiVincenzo, pump fake. The Knicks had numbers, and now DiVincenzo turns it over. What are you doing, guys? What was that? Now Lillard bringing it down. He has all the time in the world. It's going to end up being the last shot of the quarter. The Knicks, terrible way to end the second quarter here, similar to how they ended the first quarter. Terrible way they ended the first quarter. Lillard has it up top, coming to his right. Leaves it off for A.J. Green. Pump fake, driving to his right. He's got a lane, stops, turns, fires over Brunson. Gets it to go. 11-point deficit for the Knicks now. Josh Hart catches from half court. Can't get it to go. Didn't get it off in time anyway. And they just messed up the whole vibe of the night with the way they ended that quarter there. What are y'all doing, Knicks? What was that offensive possession? They had numbers. It was like a 3-on-2. Late pass to Josh Hart. The defense corralled on him. He kicked it back out to DiVincenzo. It was open for a three, and instead of just shooting that corner three, he pump faked. They double-teamed him in the corner, and then he turned it over. Fellas, why are we hesitating from three here tonight? Overpassing like crazy. Take the shot. DiVincenzo, for forever, had no conscience when shooting threes. Where is that guy tonight? He is not here. He is pump faking and trying to drive it in all night long. Shoot the dang three. That's why you're in there. Nostalgic Knicks said passing too much. Absolutely, they're passing way too much here tonight. The only guy who's not passing too much, who's not overpassing, is Jalen Brunson. He's got the right mentality. He said the Bucks are food on defense. Why are y'all passing up open looks to drive it into the paint where they have Giannis and Brook Lopez waiting for you? Shoot the dang three, fellas. Come on. Shirley Willis, the Knicks guys, very tired. Not an excuse. We're at the end of the season. Everybody's tired. They had a day off yesterday. Nostalgic Nick said Nova burns too much time with the dribble handoffs. I mean, that's their offense. That's just their offense. Forgive Reem. What's up, Forgive? That play by DeHunte at the end was very dumb. Ridiculously dumb. You pump faked an open corner three in transition to dribble yourself into the corner to get double teamed by Damian Lillard and Brook Lopez. Why? Shoot the three. Oh, brother. Killing me. They're killing me. Randy, what's up, Randy? Happy to see you. Mike said the Knicks are back to number 5 in the playoff standings. Actually, the Cavs, who lost earlier tonight, it's also a good time, tap time, to go around the league. The Cavs lost earlier tonight to the Clippers. That pushed them down to number 5 in the standings. So right now the standings are Boston, Milwaukee, Orlando, the Knicks, Cleveland, Indiana as the top 6. Cleveland right now is technically tied with New York and Orlando, but the Knicks have the tiebreaker against Cleveland, and Orlando has the tiebreaker over the Knicks. So Orlando's 3, the Knicks are 4, Cleveland is 5, but there's a 3-way tie between 3 to 5. Although Cleveland is one back in the loss column behind the Knicks and Orlando, meaning that technically they just played more games. They have one more win. So that's why they're technically tied. But in reality, they are behind the Knicks and Orlando in the standings. The Knicks are 2 games away from Milwaukee in the standings. Milwaukee's 47-30, and the Knicks are 45-32. So if they win tonight, they pull themselves 1 game within the 2 seed. And this is dealing with all the injuries that they've had all season, which would be ridiculous. Forgive said Josh Hart has more fouls than points. Well, he's definitely struggling to play. But if you guys know about Josh Hart's situation, he's dealing with a sprained wrist. Said he really just can't shoot at all, which is why you're not seeing him even attempt threes anymore. And you can see it's really affecting his touch around the basket right now. Sean D said the refs killing me. They are definitely calling this game way too close. They got to allow some physicality in a game that includes Giannis Antetokounmpo. Why they decided of all nights that tonight is going to be the night where they call ticky-tack fouls on a night where Giannis Antetokounmpo is playing? What are you doing? You can't officiate a game like that when Giannis is in the game. Imagine if Shaq was playing today and the refs just decided, yeah, we're going to call every foul. Every time you put 2 hands on a defender, we're going to call the foul. Shaq would have 49 free throws by halftime. Which brings me to a thing that I don't really want to discuss, because I don't think it's been egregious. Right? I don't think it's anti-Knicks. What I think is it's just a poorly officiated game in the sense that they're just calling too many fouls in general. The Knicks have 10 free throw attempts at half, and the Bucks have 21 free throw attempts at halftime. 21! And it's not even Giannis who's leading them in free throw attempts. It's Dame Lillard, which is just crazy to me. Lillard has 14 points. 9 of them have come from the foul line. He's made 2 shots. He's got 14 points. That's just ridiculous. Josh Hart's 1 for 7. Brunson's 9 for 18. He just said, I'm just going to do everything, again, offensively, by myself. The Knicks have 50 points, and Brunson has nearly half of them. He's got 23 points. It's just not good enough from the others, right? I'm looking at Dante DiVincenzo, who for some reason is hesitating to shoot the 3 tonight. He's 2 for 5, 2 for 7 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3 for 6 points. It's not good enough, right? At least Bogdanovich came off the bench to get buckets. 3 for 5 from the field, he got 8 points in his 8 minutes. 8 points in 8 minutes. You can't ask for anything more than that from a guy who's supposed to come off the bench and get buckets. 8 points in 8 minutes. He scored a point a minute. He was out there. Randy said, okay, we need that number 2. Absolutely. They need to have a big second half here. Jose said, we had the series split on the Cavs. We do, and Orlando has the series split against us. So, can't afford to be tied with these guys in the standings. Just go ahead and beat them outright. Go ahead and win the rest of the games in the season. We have 5 games left. We have tonight again in Milwaukee. Then we have Thursday in a rematch at Chicago. And then we have Thursday at Boston. We'll see if Boston, will come up with injuries on their guys to rest them. And then we have 2 home games to end the season. One against Brooklyn, which should toss that up as a win. And our last game is against Chicago, this time at home. Big Test said, stop playing Giannis up close, make Giannis shoot the ball. You have to play Giannis up close. If you give Giannis space, he gets a free runway to the basket. He gets to build up speed. You can't give Giannis space at all. Can't give him any space. You have to play up super close to him. Giving Giannis space is the dumbest way to guard it. That's how you end up with Giannis getting 64 points against Indiana, by giving him space. You're giving him space to operate. You're giving him space to generate speed to get to the basket. Captain Domino said, afraid of the long rebound on the 3? How could you be afraid of a long rebound on a 3? You should just be confident that you're going to make the shot. Why are you thinking about missing the shot? You're a shooter. missing the shot shouldn't even be in your mind at all. So I don't think that's it. Just for whatever reason, they're not feeling it. They're just not shooting the three tonight. When they get it, they have enough space. Hattie said the Knicks only have 10 free throw attempts. They do. They do. But they're not attacking the basket in the way that the Bucks are. Absolutely. Orlando beat Chicago tonight. Unfortunate. And Miami lost to Indiana. Bad loss for Miami. Let's go around the league real quick. A lot of games tonight. Boston beat the Blazers. The Pacers beat Miami. That was a huge game because Indiana and Miami going into tonight were separated by only a game and a half. They were actually separated by half a game. But because Indiana beat them, they're now up a full game and a half over Miami. And that's for the 6th seed. So that would have elevated Miami out of the play-in situation. So now they're still in the play-in. And they would have to play Philly as the 7-8 in order to get that last remaining playoff spot. So either Philly or Miami is going to have to go down and play a second play-in game against either Chicago or Atlanta. Which would be very interesting. Very interesting development if one of those teams didn't make it. Although I think it's likely that Miami and Philly both make it versus one of Chicago or Atlanta. As for the rest of the game so far tonight, the Thunder are locked in a close one against the Hornets. The Hornets, a very scary team to end the year. They got nothing to lose. They're just playing hard. Brandon Miller seems very acclimated to the NBA style right now. He's hooping. The Magic are going to end up beating the Bulls. They're up by double digits with 34 seconds left. The Raptors look like they're going to end up beating the Wizards. 9-point game with a minute left. Pelicans up on the Suns. Philly without Embiid, down 10 to the Spurs. How's Wemby doing? How's our boy Wemby doing? Victor Wembanyama, 16 points, 9 boards, no assists. Interesting game for Wemby. The Kings are up 10 on the Nets. What are you doing, ESPN? The Mavericks beat the Rockets in overtime. The Clippers, big 26-point comeback against the Cavaliers, who have now fallen to 5th in the East in the standings. And then later tonight, the Jazz playing the Warriors and Timberwolves playing the Lakers, 2 games that have no impact on the Knicks whatsoever. Johnny Davis, they call fouls on impact players, mostly non-impact players on opposing teams. We literally have to destroy emphatically to take out the refs. The Bucks are doing a really good job of attacking the basket, and the Knicks are not. I will say that. The officials are calling a really tight game right now. They are calling very small tiki-tack fouls. And they're calling it both sides, but the Bucks are doing a better job than the Knicks have taken advantage of it. I think my biggest gripe with the referees in this game is they're calling it way too tight in a game that includes a very physical player in Giannis Antetokounmpo. If you're going to call it this tight, there is no way of guarding the guy. So that's my biggest gripe on it. But they're calling it fair for both sides, but the Bucks are in position to take advantage of it more than the Knicks are. Will said when Randle was playing, he would either take a three right away or drive. He would always take the first shot and get the offense started. That might be why these starts have been so atrocious. Well, look, the Knicks, without Randle, even without, we're good in the first quarter. To me, this has nothing to do with Randle. It has something to do with Randle. Of course, they're missing Randle, and he was a very good first quarter player. But they were good in the first quarters even without Randle, even without Anunoby. Part of it is they're a little bit tired. Part of it is getting players back and reacclimating them and finding a new rotation and new chemistry. I think that's the biggest part of it. But part of it is also being in a bit of a slump, right? Sometimes you chalk it up and it's just like, you know what? This was a bad week of basketball for you. But you have to find other ways to pull yourself out of it because you can't get yourself behind the 8 ball, which they already kind of did in March by losing the last 3 games in March, was it? Or 2 games or whatever. they lost 4 of their last 5. So you can't put yourself behind the 8 ball, right? This month, they lost to Chicago, they lost to Miami, they beat Sacramento. So they got Milwaukee, Chicago, Boston, Brooklyn, Chicago. None of those games are going to be gimmies. Maybe the Brooklyn game, maybe the Boston game if Boston decides to not play any of their guys because they have the number 1 seed in the NBA locked up. Well, we will see. But none of these games are going to be easy. Every time we play Brooklyn, it's always a close game. It's always an intense game. Now, it's the end of the season, maybe, but none of these games are going to be easy the rest of the way. Got to find a way to pull them out. You got to have the best seeding going in. You know me. I don't really care about seeding. But you have an opportunity here to better your chances in the playoffs, right? You want to make a run in the playoffs? Go get a high seed. Go get that 2 or 3 seed. Right now, they're stuck at 4, and they haven't been able to make ground, especially considering all the teams around them. Orlando, Cleveland, and Milwaukee have been on slides themselves. And the Knicks, included in that category, they've been on a slide. None of these teams have been able to take advantage and take hold of that second seed. And it's truly unfortunate for the Knicks. Nimar said, I can see us beating the Bulls. I said, look, they play the Bulls 3 times in the month of April to end the season, which is ridiculous scheduling, but it is what it is. I said take 2 of the 3. They lost the first one. So they have to win the next 2 against the Bulls. Right? They're the better team, whatever, yada, yada. But, Chicago's a scrappy team. App? What's popping, my guy? Leon Rose absolutely cannot bring this team back as is. Brunson is being overworked. Well, he's being overworked because there's no Julius Randle. This is not the team they will be bringing back next year. I'm beginning to think Tibbs the reason the players are getting hurt all the time. How could he be the reason? Julius Randle fell on his shoulder after a guy slid under him trying to take a charge. And Anunoby had bone spurs. That is not a injury that is occurred by overuse. How is Tibbs responsible for any of that stuff? Tibbs responsible for Jaime Jaquez sliding under Julius Randle? It makes no sense. All right, we're back into the third quarter here. DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Harnstein. Harnstein hands it back to DiVincenzo. Coming to his right, he turns the corner. Gets caught in the air, leaves it off for Harnstein. Flips it up. Gets it to go down over Brook Lopez. Whoops. 2 points to the wrong side. 52-61. Lillard has it up top, coming to his left off the Giannis screen. Bounce past the Giannis. Extra pass in the corner to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Crosses over to his left. Getting downhill in the lane. Kicks it out. Connaughton open in the corner for 3. Can't get it to go. No Middleton to start the second half here. Interesting. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Over to Anunoby on the right wing. Coming to his left. Pulling it back out. Crosses over to his right. Spins in the left. Step back. Foul line. Fadeaway jumper over Lopez. Gets it to go. There you go. OG, go to work. We need a little bit more from OG. He's shaking the rust off. You'll love to see that play right there from Anunoby. Lillard bringing it down. Hands it off to Connaughton. Connaughton hands it off to Giannis. Giannis attacking Anunoby off the dribble. Hands it off to Lillard. Coming to his right off the screen from Giannis. Pulling it back out. Into Antetokounmpo. Facing up. Step back. Jumper comes up short. Josh Hart chases down the rebound. He's pushing the pace right side of the court. Going all the way down. Euro steps. Kicks it up top. Anunoby has the trailer for 3. Can't get that one to go. We need those, OG. We need those. Giannis bringing it down. Up top to Lillard. Coming to his left. Behind the back. Coming to his right. Puts up the fadeaway 3. Off the front rim. Can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. Over to Brunson. Coming to his left. He's got space. Euro steps. Gets fouled by Lillard. And 1 for Jalen Brunson. Ooh, he's too tricky. Once he got some space there. Hit him with that bobblehead move from Jalen Brunson. Shook Damian Lillard out of his feet. Went to that rip through gather. Got fouled. Knocked down his low floater in the lane. It's going to the foul line for 1 more. And the Knicks are suddenly right back into this one. It's a 5-point game with JB going to the foul line for 1 more. They started off the third quarter down 11. Just 2 minutes into it, less than 2 minutes into it, as JB misses a free throw. It's down to a 5-point game, though. 56-61. A little over 10 minutes to go here in the third. Beasley on the left wing gets it into Giannis. Giannis up top, over to Lopez. Lopez Hits the backdoor pass to Giannis, who got fouled on the pass by Anunoby. C. Tyler, what's up, C. Tyler? Reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you, C. Tyler. Jose, too. Appreciate you, Jose. They get it in the Giannis up top. Giannis hands it off to Beasley, who's open for a catch-and-shoot three. Splashes it. Beasley not been shooting it well the last couple of games. Of course, he's going to explode here tonight. App said, I don't think seed matters because you got to beat the best in order to win it all. I agree with you 100%, App. We're not beating anyone. The way they look right now, they're lucky if they get out of the first round. I mean, look, they're tired. It's the end of the season. They got to end strong, but they'll be a different team come playoff time. Brunson gets blocked on one end. Giannis pushing on the other end, putting his head down, getting to the paint. Got blocked by Hartenstein, but they end up calling a foul. $64-56. J-Ball said the Knicks were up 15 against the Heat when Randle got injured. Tibbs needs the rest of his players for it. You think a 15-point lead with 7 minutes to go in an NBA game, J-Ball, is safe? My guy, 17-point leads disappear like that, right? You look at who the Heat had in there. They had Bam Adebayo still in the game. They had Jimmy Butler still in the game. They had Duncan Robinson in. What are you talking about? You wanted Tibbs to pull all his guys out so that he can go on a big run and get a 17-point lead comeback? They'd have to come back into the game anyway. He's going to pull them out for 2 minutes. They're going to hit 2 threes in a row, and it's back to a 10-point game with 6 minutes to go? It makes no sense, my guy. Makes no sense. Your starters are still in the game. My starters are still in the game. You're acting like there was 30 seconds to go in a game. There was 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. Giannis knocks down both of his free throws. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left up the Hartenstein screen. Pocket pass to Hartenstein. Leaves it up top. DiVincenzo, who's open for three, gives it up again. Comes down the lane. Kicks it out to Anunoby. DiVincenzo, man. Don't piss me off tonight, DiVincenzo. What's wrong with you? Catches now in the opposite corner. Shoots a three that time. And he gets it to go. That's what I'm talking about, DiVincenzo. Stop hesitating. 66-59 now. Under 9 minutes to go. Lillard has it up top over to Giannis. Giannis being guarded by Anunoby, has it in the high post. Coming to his left. Trying to get it to Lillard. Hands it off to him. Coming to his right. And they call a travel on Damian Lillard trying to draw the foul on Josh Hart. Gets called for the travel. 8:45 to go here in the third quarter. 7-point game. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? Most people call me AP. I got you, AP. I got you, AP. Appreciate you, my guy. Brunson has it in the high post at the foul line, being guarded by Lillard. Poked away by Lillard out of bounds. So ball will go back to the Knicks here. 8:30 to go here in the third. AP, happy to have you, my guy. Happy to have you. Always fun to have new people in the chat. Brunson has it up top. Connaughton switches on to him. He's coming to his left off the Hartenstein screen. Pocket pass to Hartenstein in the paint. Little flip shot. Gets it to go. Hartenstein continues to knock down that little floater in the lane. Off the pocket pass from Brunson. It's so essential to open up this offense without Randle. 66-61, 5-point game. Lillard coming to his right. He's got some space. Kicks it out to Giannis, who settles for a left wing three. Can't get it to go. The Knicks fight for the rebound. Hartenstein rips it down. DiVincenzo brings it down right side of the court. Lillard's going to pick him up. Over to Brunson. Coming down. Puts up the catch and shoot three. And he gets it to go. And the Bucks have to call the timeout now as it's down to a 2-point game. 66-64. And the Knicks are right back into it. Every time you think they're starting to lose some momentum, the Knicks claw their way back in as they have all season long. This team doesn't like to get blown out. They will continue to fight all game long. Student said, get ready for the third quarter rising for the fourth quarter shine. Absolutely. Here they are. They got to get over the hump, though. I like when the Knicks get over the hump early in the game. They did this in the Sacramento game. They came back in the third quarter. They were down double digits, of course. They came back in the third quarter and took the lead. And they ended up winning that game. Got to take the lead here tonight in the third. Don't wait until the fourth. Don't come out of this timeout and allow the Milwaukee Bucks to answer your momentum right back. Continue to fight. AP said, like the Super Nintendo in the background. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Maybe we can play NBA Live 95 is the only time they were good. Yeah. I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of simulation basketball. I play it, of course, but it's all right. It's fine. It scratches the itch every now and again. I get the itch to play a basketball game. But my favorite forever will be NBA Street Volume 2. Impeccable game. Literally the perfect basketball game, should I say so myself. The perfect basketball game. NBA Street Volume 2. Volume 3 takes it a little too far. It's not great. Volume 1 is rough around the edges. Volume 2 is perfect. It is the perfect basketball game. Can never be topped. They should just take that game and port it to modern consoles. I would buy that in a heartbeat. Appreciate you, AP. And thank you for the shout out for my Super Nintendo. I actually got that for my pops. And he played it for a little bit, but then, that was it. So I took it back, and I have it in the background. Randy, what's up, Randy? What are our chances without Randle? Well, chances for what, right? So when we talk about it, it's like chances for a championship, practically zero without Randle. With Randle, I'd give them a 1 to 5 chance of winning a championship. Very, very slim. But if everything broke right for them, they could challenge for a championship this year if Randle stayed healthy. But without him, like, zero for a championship. But to make it to the conference finals, and, I don't know, 30, 40, 50%-ish. Depends on the matchups. We'll see. Right? Conference finals, to me, is as far as they could probably go. Hartenstein gets called for a foul. Coming out of the timeout, as Brook Lopez duped him into it. Susan said, talk to the Ragu, he gets better. Every time we talk about DiVincenzo needing to play better, he steps up. Every time. Charlie said, only Brunson has scored more than 10 points for the Knicks. I believe so. Right now, Hartenstein's at 9, DiVincenzo's at 9, Bogdanovich is at 8, and Brunson's is at 28 points. He is going off today. Brook Lopez misses the first one, but knocks down the second one. Splits the pair. And Brunson will be bringing it down as Beasley picks him up. Brunson, left side of the court, being guarded by Beasley. Crosses over to his left. He's got a little bit of space. Leans in. Half dribble, half spin. Gets caught in the air. Leaves it off for Hartenstein. Low flip shot for Hartenstein. Gets it to go yet again. And there's our second play in double figures. Hartenstein now up to 11. 67-66. Lillard pull up 3 over DiVincenzo, trying to draw the foul, can't get it to go. And no foul call. Brunson bringing it down now. In and out dribble coming to his left around the Hartenstein screen. Snakes it getting to his right hand, pulling it back out. Connaughton sticks with him the whole time. Good defense from the Bucks. Brunson resetting, hits DiVincenzo. He's driving to his right, getting past Beasley. Reach in from Beasley, and they call a foul. The Bucks not happy. Neither side happy with the officiating. Both sides probably thinking it's being called too tight right now. Which is why this game is going to take a little longer than usual. We're probably going to go around 3 hours tonight. DiVincenzo knocks down the first free throw, ties it at 67. Can the Knicks take the lead? Get over that hump. 7 minutes to go here. And DiVincenzo goes 2 for 2 from the foul line. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Knicks have their first lead since the first quarter. And the Bucks have yet to score in the last 3 minutes. The defense taking up for the Knicks here. It's exactly what you want to see. Lillard coming to his left, over to Connaughton. Connaughton pulling it back out. Good defense from the Knicks. Shot clock at 7 here. Connaughton has it, driving to his right, leaves it off to Lopez. Lopez driving it on Hartenstein. Turns, coming to his left. And they call a palming violation on Lopez. I was waiting for what the call was. It didn't look like a travel to me, but it was definitely a turnover as the Bucks started walking the other way. They call a palming violation on Lopez. You rarely see that call in the NBA. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Lillard. Brunson crosses over to his right up the Hartenstein screen, coming to his left. Mid-range pull-up jumper around the foul line. Can't get it to go. Giannis rips down the rebound. He's going to slow it down as he brings it down. Knicks with a 1-point lead, 6:20 to go. Giannis bringing it down. He's got a bit of a runway. Leaves it off to Lillard. Lillard has it up top. Hartenstein has to come out on the switch. Over to Giannis. Giannis driving to his left, spins, coming to his right, pump fakes, and he loses it. Great defense from Anunoby. Here comes Josh Hart. It's a 3-on-1. Over to Hartenstein. Goes up, throws it down with 2 hands. And a timeout from the Bucks as the Knicks take their largest lead of the game, 70-67. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here we go. You love to see it. Christian Goris. What's poppin', Christian? Happy to see you again. Chevy, your top 5 SNES, your SNES games, growing up. This may shock you, but I did not grow up with the SNES. I don't know how old I look, but I did not grow up with the SNES. But I will tell you, some of my favorite games: Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, Super Metroid. Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero for sure, Super Metroid, Final Fantasy VI, and Zelda. Yeah. Link Between Worlds. Absolutely. Yeah, that's my 5. That's my 5. When I think back of like the games that I played growing up, I did not grow up with the SNES. But the games I played growing up, that originated from the SNES. Donkey Kong Country, I played a lot of my GBA, my Game Boy Advance. Played a lot of Zelda, Link Between Worlds. Played a lot of F-Zero. A lot of F-Zero. I damn near became an expert at F-Zero. Super Metroid, I've always loved Metroid. Metroid Prime is my favorite, but Super Metroid. And then, what was the other one I named? Donkey Kong Country, was it? I don't know. But those are my 5. Off the top of my head. Off the top of my head. 3GP, the magical third, as Susan states. Absolutely. Absolutely. Common sense, health. It all starts with OG's defense. His defense is ticking up here. The defense of the team, entire team, is ticking up here. They're playing very good defense right now. The Bucks remain scoreless over the last 3 minutes and 30 seconds about. 3GP said, I grew up on the Commodore 64. Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Ricardo said, this is a preview of the Knicks' second-round matchup. Love the way the Knicks are playing to come out of the third year. Very good third-quarter team so far. AP said, now they got to hold it. Absolutely. Jose said, Contra's number 1 for you? Contra was always more frustrating to me. I like playing Contra with my friends, but I didn't necessarily, like, super love it. You know what I mean? Like, it was fun for a bit, and then we would always switch off. Always. PBZE54. PB said, got to re-sign Hartenstein. Absolutely. He's already talked about how he would like to come back to the Knicks, but we'll see. We'll see with the money situation. They should absolutely give him everything he wants. They come out of the timeout, and Giannis gets it in the high post and spins, goes to the basket, lays it up and in. Looks like Brunson got smacked in the face a little bit as he comes up hobbling, holding his head. Hartenstein has it in the high post, hands it off to JB, looks fine now. Pocket pass to Hartenstein, he's got space, goes to another floater, gets it to go again. Hartenstein has been automatic with that little floater in the lane. You love to see it. 72-69. They're starting to score baskets here. Portis has it, left side of the court, being guarded by Hartenstein. Into Giannis in the post, being guarded by Anunoby, stops, turns, fadeaway jumper along the baseline, can't get it to go. Great defense from Anunoby again, forcing Giannis into a lot of mid-range jumpers, playing out of the mid-range and instead of in the paint. Brunson on the left side of the court being guarded by Crowder. Ooh, hesitation dribble goes through his floater off. Oh, Jalen Brunson, he's too good. He's too tricky. He's too smooth. The ball handling is too impeccable. Gets to his floater, gets it to go. Again, he's up to 30 points already with under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 74-69, Knicks with a 5-point lead, now trying to extend the lead. Giannis has it up top. Cross-court pass to Crowder. Catches, pump fakes, driving to his left, goes along the baseline, throws up a floater along the baseline, can't get it to go. Portis tips it up, and he gets it to go down as it hung on the rim, but it eventually rolls in. 74-71, still a 3-point game. Josh Hart bringing it down. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Crowder. Over to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it up top. Spins, coming to his right. He's got a little bit of space. Spins again, almost lost it. Picks it up, hands it off to Anunoby. Goes onto the basket, pump fake, reverse layup, and he misses the layup. Fight for the rebound. Portis strips it down. Come on, OG, you're under the basket, big dog. Lillard bringing it down. Over to Beasley, right wing three in transition. He's open, can't get it to go, but the rebound falls right to Giannis, who goes under the basket, lays it up, gets it to go. Too big, too strong. Moved Anunoby out of the way once he was in the paint, and he laid it up and in. It's to a 1-point game. Tom Thibodeau seen enough. He calls a timeout. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Markel Wells, what's up, Markel? Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. That was PS1, wasn't it? Or no, that was PS2. Snake Eater was, by the time we got to Snake Eater, that was the PlayStation 2, wasn't it? Very solid series, though. Very solid series. Yeah, I said, have you heard of the Atari? Absolutely. I'm a big video game nerd, if you guys did not know. I love video games. It is my second hobby outside of basketball. If I'm in the house and I got free time, that's my go-to. Love to play a good game. Currently going through Rebirth, but that game is so long. I'm like 80 hours into it, and I'm nowhere near done, unfortunately. But I'm a big video game nerd. Christian Gore's Mario Kart. Mario Kart's, if you got people over and you need a community game where you could all just chill and relax and have fun, Mario Kart is always a go-to. My go-to personally is Smash Bros. It's my go-to. I will literally, nobody here wants to see me in Smash Bros. I may be the best player in the world at Smash Bros. Kenny, iHeart's floater is sweet. It's been impeccable tonight. It's been automatic. I don't think he's missed one of those. 3GP said iHeart's playing like he's working on a contract. The Knicks can only offer him so much based off of the CBA. They can only offer him a certain percentage of an increase in his contract. So just offer him the most amount of money you can and hope he signs it, because he deserves every penny of it. Josh Hart coming down the lane off a Robinson screen. DiVincenzo gets open and he knocks down the three. Yes, sir. There you go, Devo. Stop hesitating on that three-point attempt. 77-73. Jerry Rice. What's up, Jerry? Beasley on the left wing being guarded by Brunson. They get it into Giannis. Left side, high post. Hands it off to Lillard. Going under the basket along the baseline. Kicks it up top. Right wing three for Bobby Portis. And he knocks it down, answering the Knicks three. Milwaukee starting to get their offense together here. Knocking down shots. Playmaking for each other. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Beasley. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson, being guarded by Lillard now. Brunson inside to Josh Hart. He's got Giannis on him. Josh Hart swings through, coming to his left. Pump fake. Gets fouled by Giannis. Can't get the floater to go. But fouled by Giannis. He's going to go to the foul line for two. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Knicks with a 1-point lead. AP said, I never watch the Knicks on TV. Whenever I watch them on TV, they lose. Well, you're always welcome here, AP. If you want to know what's going on, you just want to hang out with other Knicks fans, you're always welcome. That was the point of this whole thing. For anybody new in here, the whole point of when I started this was like, sports and basketball in particular has always been a communal event. You got together with friends and other fans to watch the games. Usually back in the day and, in bars and whatnot. And, over the years, we've gone away from that in the sense that, home entertainment has gotten to a level where most people like to sit at home in a dark room and watch it by themselves. And that's just not the heart of sports. So let's all come together and watch sports together. And that was the point of me starting these streams, for the most part. Lillard attacking now. Puts up the floater, can't get it to go. And they call a foul on Mitchell Rock. What are you doing, ref? That's 4 on Mitchell Robinson. They gave Damian Lillard there the smallest of small ticky-tack fouls because he missed the floater, by the way. They waited until the floater was way off before they called the foul. Terrible, terrible call from the official there. Raymond said Sonic the Hedgehog is my game. We got into this gaming discussion. Appreciate everybody in the chat. I was always a big fan of Sonic 2 as well. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is one of my favorite games of all time, and I'm not ashamed of it. Lillard ended up knocking down both of his free throws. 79-78. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. DiVincenzo has it up top. A great third quarter here from the Knicks. They took the lead here. Brunson has it on the right wing, attacking Lillard, dancing with it. Putting him in the post now, backing him down. Kicks it out. Josh Hart in the corner actually puts up a 3, and he gets it to go down. Josh Hart with the 3. Big shot from Josh Hart right there. Damian Lillard has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo, coming to his left, hesitation dribble, driving under the basket, reverse layup, gets it to go. Mitchell Robinson not really contesting there because the refs are calling absolutely everything on the guy. Brunson has it up top, hands it off to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, back to Brunson. Brunson, being guarded by Beasley, coming to his left. Giannis switches on to him, Brunson dancing with it. Between the legs, crossover to his left, high scoop layup with the left hand, bounces on the rim, and he gets it to go down. Jalen Brunson with the shooter's soft touch right there. Hit ahead pass to Beasley. Cross-court pass to Portis, right corner 3. Ooh, and Portis splashes that 3 right there. Huge shot from Bobby Portis. Knocks it back to a 1-point game. Both teams trading baskets. Neither team able to create separation here, but the Knicks remain in the lead with a 1-point lead. Josh Hart driving it down in the paint, leaves it off. JB sets his feet, fires from 3. He's got some space, can't get it to go. But a foul on Malik Beasley, undercut Jalen Brunson, who comes up limping. It's got to be a flagrant on Beasley. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. At least Jalen Brunson's going to go to the foul line for 2. I forgot to restart the timer. 1:25 to go here in the third quarter. So Jalen Brunson's going to the foul line for 2. Malik Beasley subbing out of the game. 1:25 to go here in the third. I mean for 3, not for 2. For 3 for Jalen Brunson. Johnny Davis said, see how they call it now that the Knicks are threatening? Brunson knocks down the first one. He's got 2 more coming. Jose said, if Bobby Portis was this good when we had him, Randle wouldn't be with us right now. I actually really like the way Bobby Portis played at the end of the season, which most people stopped watching because the season was way over by that point. But towards the end of the season, he started to find his groove. He and Randle started to have a really good chemistry at the 4 and the 5. But look, it just made sense to move on. And Randle is way better. Bogdanovich subbing in for Anunoby here. Anunoby played pretty much the entirety of this third quarter here. 1:25 to go here in the third. Brunson knocked down 2 free throws. He's got the third coming here. AP said, that's recently I used to watch them back in the days when Ewing was on the team because you knew they were going to have a good chance of winning. Been a fan since the 90s. I know, the 2000s, last 20 years has been rough. It's been rough. It's been rough my whole watching experience. So, at least you had the 90s. I haven't had anything. I had 1 year, 2013. That was it. Lillard up top, over to Portis, pump fakes, hands it off to Connaughton, coming to his right, got some space, leaves it off, Portis in the corner, pump fakes, driving it down, goes to his floater off glass, gets it to go. Bobby Portis dominating here in the third quarter for the Bucks offensively, keeping Milwaukee in the game almost single-handedly. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton. Brunson coming to his right off the Josh Hart screen. AJ Green, the rookie, switches onto him. Brunson dancing with it to bring a double team. Beautiful pass inside the Josh Hart and a kickball violation as Hart tried to feed Robinson down low. 46 seconds to go here in the third. Shot clock reset to 14. Christian said, I'm sorry I missed the entire conversation of NBA Jam, so I need you guys to rewind that energy because NBA Jam is a must in everyone's top 5. The end. Appreciate you, Christian. Appreciate you. A lot of love for NBA Jam. Very fun game. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Green, spins, throws up a floater, off the front rim, can't get it to go. Robinson fighting for the offensive rebound, but he can't hold on to it as Lillard is able to corral it. 87-85, Lillard bringing it down, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left, Josh Hart hedges out. They bring a double team. Lillard struggling with the dribble, gets it in the Green. Green, extra pass out to Crowder, over to Connaughton, who's driving it down, gets blocked by Robinson at the rim. Get that out of here. And Jalen Brunson's going to walk it down and hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton. Whew, Mitchell Robinson turning me up for a second there. That's my guy. Brunson has it up top, winding the clock all the way down. Crosses over to his right, in and out dribble. Coming to his left, goes to his floater, gets it to go. 1.1 to go. They get it into Lillard, struggling with his dribble. Doesn't get it off in time. 89-85 is how you end the quarter right there. Poor end to the quarter after the first. Poor end to the quarter after the second. They ended the third quarter the right way. As Susan likes to say, third quarter rising into a fourth quarter shine. They definitely rose there in that third quarter. Mitchell Robinson hyping me up, getting the block on Pat Connaughton, going to the rim. Jalen Brunson putting the team on his back. What is he up to now? Jalen Brunson getting bucket after bucket after bucket. This Milwaukee Bucks team cannot guard him. Jalen Brunson is now sitting at 37 points. 5 boards, 5 assists. He's also getting his teammates involved. He's taking 26 shots. He is out there hooping. 14 for 26. 2 for 4 from 3. DiVincenzo finally chipping in, knocking down some threes. He's 4 for 7 from 3. 14 total points. Harnstein rolling to the rim. He's 7 for 8 from the field with that little push floater in the lane. He's up to 14 points. 15 points. Excuse me. Anunoby still stuck on 4. Which is fine. It's okay. He's rusty. He's getting back into the swing of things. Which is why you wanted him back before the playoffs, by the way. So he can get the rust out in these last 5 games. Last 6 games. He played the last game. Last 6 games going into the playoffs. So we can get ready to go. Whew. AP said, yeah, I got the 90s 4 Eastern Conference championship appearances, 2 NBA Finals, but no championships. I know, unfortunately. I've gone back. I've done my history lessons. I've watched large portions of those games back in the day. Used to watch on the MSG channel. They used to do NBA rewinds or Knicks rewinds. They used to show a lot of the 90s games. But, the Knicks are on their way now. They're definitely on their way right now. They're putting themselves in positions to, once again, reach those heights. PBZ, Brunson is the truth. If the Knicks had another legit constant scorer, they would do damage in the playoffs. Almost as if they had like an all-star power forward or so. They would be really dangerous. If they had like a big man who can like play off of Brunson and roll to the rim and set screens for him, who's like an NBA all-star or all-NBA caliber player, almost like that's the missing piece, right, guys? All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Brunson starts it on the bench. His usual rotation. Giannis driving it in, spins in the paint, pump fake, throws it up with the right hand. Great defense of Robinson, but Giannis just reaches over the back and tips it up and in over Mitch. 89-87. The Knicks had to maintain with JB on the bench right now. Got to maintain the lead, even if it's a 1-point lead. Robinson has it up top, hands it off to Bogdanovich. Hits Robinson rolling to the rim. Inside to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hands it off to DiVincenzo. Splitting the defense, getting to the mid-range, little pull-up jumper. In and out, can't get it to stick. Mitchell Robinson tips it out over to Josh Hart. They swing it over to McBride. He puts up the 3. Deuce McBride lined me up for 3. Big shot from our guy Deuce. And Mitchell Robinson keeping boards alive. He's looking, game after game, he's inching closer to the Mitchell Robinson we know and love. Giannis has it up top. Being guarded by Hart. Over to Connaughton. He's got McBride on him. They feed it in the Giannis. Josh Hart guarding him. It's a mismatch. Driving it down. Gets swatted out of there by Mitchell Robinson. You're too small, Giannis. Don't bring it in here. Don't bring that soft little push floater stuff in the paint with Mitchell Robinson down there. Give me that. It's too easy out there for Big Mitch right now. 92-87, 6 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Bucks. They get it into Giannis again, being guarded by Anunoby, who subbed back in. Giannis goes right at him, gets blocked again by Mitchell Robinson. Give me that. Mitchell Robinson dominating right now on the defensive end. Deuce McBride on the left wing. Come on, we got numbers. Come on, Deuce, push. It was 5-on-4. Deuce McBride doing a little bit too much ball handling. He going down now, lays it up high with the left hand over. Giannis gets it to go. My bad, Deuce. My bad. And the Knicks are now up 7, 94-87. Connaughton throws it over to Portis, left wing. Pump fake, now puts it up a long two over Mitch. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Ooh, come on. Ooh, and he throws it away. McBride comes up with the steal after Crowder had the offensive rebound. Over to Bogdanovich on the right wing. Bogdanovich pulling it out. Throws it into the high post to Anunoby. Catches. He's got AJ Green on him, the rookie. Inside to McBride, who catches, fires, mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Giannis keeps it away from Robinson. Here comes Crowder. He's going to slow it down. Under 10 minutes to go. Crowder has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Over to Giannis. Giannis has it, being guarded by Robinson. Pump fake, leans in, kicks it out to Connaughton, coming to his right. Kicks it out to Portis, back to Connaughton, on the right wing, coming to his right. Picks his dribble up, out to AJ Green, puts up the three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Bogdanovich grabs the long rebound. Whew. Bogdanovich bringing it down. Cayenne Pepper was popping, my guy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're going to do playoff games? Absolutely. We don't miss Knicks games. And we're going to be doing a bunch of other teams. Bogdanovich dribble, pull three. Oh, Bogey Bogdanovich, light me up, my boy. 10-point lead for the New York Knicks as Milwaukee has to call a timeout. I said the Knicks just had to maintain the lead with JB on the bench. Instead, they've extended the lead. Now up by 10 over the Milwaukee Bucks. Dominating on both sides, coming up with blocks on Giannis. He don't want to see Mitchell Robinson in the paint. He's too small. He can't finish over my guy. Mitchell Robinson, like I said, inching. Every game is just another little baby step towards the Mitchell Robinson we know and love that started the year, that was in all NBA defense conversations. He was playing at that level. He was playing at that level. Kenny said Bogey's feeling it tonight. That was a cold-blooded pull-up three right there. He had the defense in his face and everything. He said, I don't care. Watch this. Pow. Right in your face. Nothing but net. Didn't even hit the rim. It was pure. It was pure. This is the guy we thought we were getting from the trade. It took a little bit longer to get there, but better late than never for Bogey. Better late than never. The playoffs right around the corner. And he's starting to heat up. Starting to feel his presence on the team. Starting to find the spots where he's going to be most effective, where his shots are going to be coming from. Johnny Davis said, when Brunson comes back in, it'll be important. Capitalize on this run. Go Knicks. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to bring Brunson in to close the game out, which is why building this lead as large as you can get is important. Ralston Nelson. What's up, Ralston? Happy to see you, my guy. Okay, Hazy, this is what we need. Huge game tonight for the Knicks. Huge implications in the standings. Got to pick up a victory tonight. Can't continue to fall down. You can't go the route the way the Cavs are going. You got to trail your own path. Lester Loomis. What's up, Lester? Welcome, my guy. Appreciate you. Thank you for the subscription. Knicks fan, no Brunson, no problem. It's the new motto. That's the new motto. Instead of just maintaining the lead, they're extending it. Pushing it out as far as possible, taking a double-digit lead. Right? There's still over 9 minutes to go here, so a lot of basketball left to play. I didn't even update the scoreboard. I was too hyped. 97-87. Cap top knot. Confidence is the first step. Absolutely. Absolutely. Student said every time we talk about Ragu, he steps up to the plate. He does. He hears it. Somehow he hears it. He hears the criticism. He hears us asking him to be better. And he always steps up. That's my guy. That's my guy. Jalen Brunson remains on the bench. Damian Lillard has it up top, being guarded by DiVincenzo. Coming to his left off the Giannis screen. Has it on the left wing. Picks his dribble up, out to Portis. Portis hands it off to Connaughton. Coming to his right, back to Portis. Portis back up top to Connaughton. They swing it around to Lillard. Lillard has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. They can't get it to Giannis. Lillard putting the moves on, picks the dribble up. Great defense from Anunoby. They swing it out to Connaughton. Deep three. Halfway down. Can't get it to stay, though. And DiVincenzo picks up the rebound. He's bringing it down. Hands it off to McBride. McBride has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton. Crosses over to his right off the Robinson screen. Over to Bogdanovic. Back to McBride. Coming to his left. Back to Bogdanovic. Catch. Pump fake. Driving it down. Gets past Giannis. Gets to the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Oh, bogey Bogdanovic. You can't guard him either? Milwaukee's defense falling apart here in the second half. Lillard behind the back move, driving it down, gets to the mid-range, little fadeaway over Robinson. Sweet move from Damian Lillard, gets it to go down over Robinson. Still remains a 10-point game, 99-89, 8:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. McBride on the right wing, up top to Anunoby, swings it over to DiVincenzo. Back up top to McBride, over to Robinson, ball poked away. It's going to remain with the Knicks though. You got to squeeze that orange, Mitch. Don't let them knock it out of your hand. Squeeze that orange. Come on. AP said, I want Brunson to go for 63. We got to get Jalen Brunson at some point during his Knicks career to break the Carmelo Anthony record. He needs to stay at the top of the record books all by himself. Raymond said, how many points does Brunson have? Brunson is now up to 37 points so far here tonight, and he's checked back in. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton, coming to his left, pulling it back. They bring a double team over to DiVincenzo. He's wide open, straightaway three. Dante DiVincenzo, light me up, my boy, stepping up here when we needed him most. He was turning down shots. Now he's firing away, knocks down that one, straightaway three. Lillard trying to answer, kicks it out to Portis. Portis puts up the three, and he rattles it in. Bobby Portis has had an answer for everything the Knicks have thrown at the Bucks so far here in the second half. Still remains a 10-point game. 7:30 to go. The Knicks and the Bucks trading baskets, which is in the favor of the Knicks right now. The Bucks incapable of stopping the Knicks from scoring. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Lillard. Coming to his left to bring a double team over to Bogdanovic. He's got some space. One dribble, puts up the three. Ooh, can't get that one to go. Giannis with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Anunoby backpedaling. They build the wall. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lillard coming to his left, being guarded by Brunson. Cross-court pass. Connaughton, right wing, fires away from three. Off the front rim, can't get it to go. Robinson with the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson. He's putting his head down. He's got some space. Euro steps, goes past Lillard. They don't call a foul. A lot of contact. But they say it's off of Lillard. Ball is going to stay with the Knicks. 7 minutes to go. Lester Loomis said, you're really the commentator, of course, appreciate you. Brunson getting downhill, throws up a floater, gets fouled by Connaughton. Can't get the floater to go, but he is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Nostalgic Nick, JB versus Dame. Anunoby's doing a great job. Look, you're not going to stop Giannis from scoring. That's Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time league MVP in his prime. But he's doing a dang good job of staying in front of him and containing him as much as you possibly can. He and Mitchell Robinson together have been very good defensively tonight so far in the paint, especially in the second half here. Brunson knocks down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. AP said, how come Bobby never played like this for us? He wasn't playing off of Giannis or Lillard. He's got a lot more space to operate here in Milwaukee. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 12-point game, 104-92. Lillard fires, gets fouled by DiVincenzo. Another ticky-tack foul. So Lillard going to the foul line for 3 free throws? Mr. Boom, what's up, Mr. Boom? Oh, there's no foul. There was no foul there. Maybe there was, and the camera didn't catch it, but Lillard's at the free throw line for 3 free throws. Knocks down the first one. He's a knockdown free throw shooter. Mitchell Robinson playing a lot of fourth quarter minutes right now. A lot of fourth quarter minutes for Mitchell Robinson. He's rounding in the form. He's playing great. Lillard knocked down the first one. He's got 2 more coming. Knocks down the second one. He's a knockdown free throw shooter. He can cut the lead to single digits here to 9. Has it at 10 right now. Mike said, OG's still playing his defense, though. It's going to take a while for the offense to, he's got rust off some, he's got to shake off some rust. He's very rusty offensively, you could tell. The shot just doesn't look all that comfortable right now. He'll get there, though. He'll absolutely get there. Not worried about his offense one bit. Lillard knocks down all 3 of his free throws, makes it a 9-point game with just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down here tonight. The Knicks need to keep this lead as large as they can. Don't give the Bucks an opportunity to steal it at the end. You know, Lillard's the closer. Brunson dribble, pull up 3 around the mid screen. Can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson can't hold on to the rebound as Bobby Portis able to pick up the loose ball. Here comes Giannis bringing it down. They build the wall. Spins going along the baseline. Picks his dribble up. Kicks it up top to Portis. He's got space. Puts up the 3 over Robinson. It's a great contest. Bobby Portis does not care. He is hooping here tonight. He cannot miss. And the Knicks have to call a timeout as the Bucks have cut it to a 6-point game. Might be time to bring in Hartenstein, absolutely. Might be time. Mitchell Robinson looked great, did his job. Let's, breathing a little bit heavy here, though. Time to get Hartenstein in there. That's why you got 2 great quality starting centers. That's why you got 2 of them, right? Time to bring in Hartenstein, fully fresh, ready to go. Come on, Tibbs. Great timeout, right? Hold off their momentum a little bit. The crowd was just starting to pop off. Good timeout. Calm things down. Get Hartenstein back in there. Mitchell Robinson was fantastic, did his job. 3GP said the refs are going to make this a close game in favor of the Bucks. I'm sure the league would prefer a close game, but we will see how it goes. The Knicks also have to keep their hands off of Lillard, please. They have called that all night. You know they will call it. So get your hands off of him. He will rise and shoot and be rewarded 3 free throws every time. He has been rewarded 3 free throws every time. So get your hands off of them, Knicks. Absolutely. Ty said, Knicks fans, it's all good. They got a 6-point lead. About 6:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Almost halfway through. Time winding down. They gotta maintain. Not only do they have to maintain, they have to continue to build on the lead. 6 points is not enough. That's only 2 threes. Can be evaporated in 2 shots, a 6-point lead. So, good timeout from Tibbs. We took a big, strong hit from the Bucks there. Now let's answer back, right? One team is always going to swing. They're always going to come out, and they're going to have their run. And it's always going to be about how you respond. Good timeout from Tibbs. Now come out and respond properly. Huge, huge game tonight for the standings. Because Cleveland has been on a slide, Orlando and the Knicks are now tied for the 3 seed at 45 and 32 exactly. Orlando played tonight and they won. If the Knicks win tonight, they will be 1 game behind Milwaukee for that 2 seed. And Milwaukee has some really tough games to end the year. The Knicks, not the easiest schedule either. They got Chicago, Boston. We'll see who Boston plays. But they got Chicago, Boston, Brooklyn, and Chicago again. Playing 2 teams that close 3 times in a row is never easy. So, they put up on the screen right now, the Knicks are holding the Bucks to 43% shooting there in the second half. Between Anunoby and Robinson, you're getting nothing easy. All right, here we go. Out of the timeout, let's see how the Knicks respond. Brunson bringing it down. He has it up top, being guarded by Lillard. Coming to his right off the Hartenstein screen. He does bring in Hartenstein for Robinson. Excellent minutes for Hartenstein. DiVincenzo inside, kicks it out to Anunoby. He pump fakes, driving to his right, going down the lane, scoop layup with the right hand. Can't get it to go. OG, we need some of these shots to go down, big dog. Here comes Portis bringing it down. Hits it in the pass to Beasley for 3. Can't get it to go. DiVincenzo rips down the rebound. Knocked out of his hands, but Brunson's able to pick it up. Brunson bringing it down. He's attacking quickly before the Bucks can pick up the defense. Kicks it out. Anunoby straight away, wide open 3. Comes up well short. OG, brother, you're killing us tonight offensively. The defense has been fantastic. Offensively, you're killing us. Giannis putting his head down, attacking. OG Anunoby, speaking of defense, pokes it right out of the hands of Giannis as Brunson bringing it down the other way. Goes to his floater, getting blocked by Giannis. You got to know he's behind you, JB. So Lillard bringing it down now. Wild sequence there from both sides. Lillard has it up top. Coming to his right, DiVincenzo guarding him. Kicks it to Portis. They leave him just for a second. He puts up the 3. In and out, halfway down. Can't get it to stay, though. And Brunson with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Let's calm things down a little bit. Let's get a good shot, JB. Jalen Brunson up to 39 points. Crosses over. Pocket pass to Hartenstein. He goes through the flip shot again. Hits the front rim. And he gets it to go. He gets the lucky bounce. He's 8 for 9 from the field right now. He's up to 17 points. Isaiah Hartenstein is hooping right now. 5 minutes to go. 8-point lead for the Knicks. Lillard coming to his left off the Giannis screen. Hits Giannis rolling to the basket. Up top to Lopez. He pump fakes. Good defense from Bogey not to go for the pump fake. And Hartenstein jumps the passing lane. They dive on it. DiVincenzo picks it up. Hit ahead to Bogey, who lays it up and in. The defense leading to an easy offense. Hartenstein diving on the floor, sacrificing his body, giving the Knicks a 10-point lead. It's back up to double digit, folks. 4:30 to go here in the fourth. Time winding down. Ooh, Bobby Portis sets a tough screen on DiVincenzo as he falls down. Lillard steps back for a three, can't get it to go. Kareem's off the side of the rim, and it goes out of bounds as the ball will go back to the Knicks. 4:27 here in the fourth quarter. The Knicks are fighting tooth and nail to win this one tonight. You got to know they know the implications in terms of the standings. They have to know. They have to know. The way they're playing right now, phenomenal. The tallest player on the court, Isaiah Hartenstein, the first to the floor to get to it. Brunson has it up top being guarded by Beasley. Coming to his left. Lillard switches onto him. Brunson trying to go one-on-one. They're trying to bring a double team. Crosses over to his left. Attacks Lillard. Stops, turns, fires. Oh, and he gets it to go. He cracks the 40-point mark yet again this season as the Knicks go back up by 12. See, I told you, Milwaukee swung and the Knicks have answered back here. Hit ahead to Giannis, who's putting his head down, driving it in. Gets fouled by Anunoby. Giannis is going to go to the foul line for two. Decent foul from Anunoby. Decent foul. Right? You're not confident in Giannis hitting these free throws? Better to send him to the line than let him get to the basket. El Tigre. What's up, El Tigre? Ralston said, close the kitchen door. The Knicks are cooking, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Giannis is at the free throw line. He's got 2 free throws. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Time winding down for the Bucks. The Knicks up 12. Giannis knocks down his first free throw. Clutch free throw from Giannis. He's got one more coming. Jalen Brunson is now third most 40-point games in a season in Knicks history. He's got 9 40-point games this season. He's only trailing Bernard King at 13 and Patrick Ewing at 11. Still got 5 games to go. He could technically break Bernard King's record. Giannis goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line. 2 perfect free throws for Giannis. Clutch free throw shooter. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top being guarded by Beasley. In and out dribble coming to his right. Pulling it back out. Crosses over to his left. Picks his dribble up over to DiVincenzo. Inside the Hartenstein. He goes to another floater. Ooh, halfway down. Can't go, but he is fouled by Brook Lopez. So he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. McD, what's up, McD? Go New York, go New York, go. The Knicks are hooping right now. Taking it right to the Bucks. I think I say my heart can't take too much more of this. Hartenstein misses the first free throw. We need all the points we can get. Come on, iHeart. Knock down this next one. Get at least 1. Put him at 18 points. He's got 9 rebounds to go with 17 points. Now 18 on a perfect second free throw. So 111 to 100. Damian Lillard's going to walk it down. DiVincenzo's going to guard him. Crosses over to his right. He's got space going downhill. Kicks it out to Lopez. Right wing 3 for Brook Lopez. Gets it to go. Some clutch baskets here for Milwaukee. They've been in this situation. They're a veteran Grizzly team. They are not afraid of the clutch. DiVincenzo has it up top. Coming to his right. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson being guarded by Lillard. Brunson. They're bringing the double team to Brunson. Brunson picks his dribble up. Gets it over to DiVincenzo. Over to Hartenstein. Back to DiVincenzo. He pump fakes. Shot clock winding down. You got to put it up. Puts it up over Portis. Oh, he gets it to go. Dante DiVincenzo. He's clutch himself. He's clutch himself, folks. He did not care. The shot clock was winding down. He had to put it up. Bobby Portis right in his face. DiVincenzo said, hold on. Watch this. Bow. Dante DiVincenzo with zeros on the shot clock. Lillard trying to answer on the other side. Coming to his left. Gets blocked by Anunoby at the basket. The defense from OG Anunoby has been spectacular here in the second half. And Brunson's going to wind some clock off some time off the clock here. 2:45 to go here in the fourth. Knicks with a 11-point lead. Brunson dribble, pull up deep three. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Hartenstein kept it alive. Anunoby has it. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. He puts up a left wing three. 2 for 2. Oh, Dante DiVincenzo. 2 straight threes. 6 straight points for Dante as the Knicks take a 14-point lead. Their largest lead of the game. Oh, my goodness. It looks like the Knicks are coming for that 2 seed, folks. They are right there, and they're sending a warning to the rest of the league. You better watch out. Yeah, we got no more Julius Randle for the rest of the season, but you better pay attention. That does not mean the season is over. We're getting Mitchell Robinson healthy. You saw the way he looked tonight, everybody. You see the way he looked tonight. He's rounding into form. He's getting closer and closer. He's not going to be the Mitchell Robinson we saw to start the year, but he's going to get himself as close as possible before the playoffs come. And the way Hartenstein is playing right now, he's affording the Knicks the opportunity to do that. And OG Anunoby, look, he's had a terrible offensive game here tonight. OG Anunoby's going to be better offensively, guys. And the defense is going to be just as good as it was tonight. He's going against Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's been fantastic here in the second half. The first half, up and down. He won his battles here and there, but for the most part, I'd say Giannis got him. In the second half here, though, OG Anunoby is locked up defensively. Getting a big defensive stop the last time, blocking Damian Lillard going to the basket. This guy is impactful whether or not the shot goes down. And when the shot starts to go down, he's 0 for 5 from 3 tonight. On pretty good open looks from 3. When the shot starts to go down, league better watch out. Boston does not want to see us. McGrady does not want to see us. Milwaukee does not want to see us in the playoffs. And all these other teams, we're not worried about them. We're not worried about them, right? Orlando, we'll knock them out. Cleveland, we gonna knock them out. Miami, we not worried about you this year. 14-point lead for the Knicks, 2:36 to go. Time winding down for the Bucks. Giannis bringing it down, being guarded by OG, crossing over to his left, kicks out to Lopez. He spots up, pump fakes, driving to his right, knocked away by OG Anunoby. He's been a monster defensively tonight, completely disrupting this Bucks team. He's been phenomenal. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Connaughton. He's got 4 steals, Anunoby. In and out dribble, gets to his left hand, puts up the floater over Brook Lopez. You can't stop Jalen Brunson. 43 points here tonight, 16-point lead. This one feels over, folks. Obviously, there's still time left on the clock, 2 minutes to go. Milwaukee is going to put up a fight, but the way the Knicks are playing right now, and the ball poked away from by Hartenstein over Giannis. Giannis picked it back up. Brunson switches onto him. They have a double team. He picks his dribble up. Time winding down. Giannis got to do something with it. Gets it out to Lillard. He pump fakes back to Giannis in the paint. He kicks it out to Connaughton. Right corner 3. He's wide open. And he finally gets one to go down. Had not made a shot so far tonight. Gets that one to go. Brunson bringing it down now. 90 seconds to go. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this game. It's a 13-point game. The Knicks just have to execute down here. Gets over to DiVincenzo. He pump fakes. He's driving it down. Leaves it off for Josh Hart. They're going to wind some clock down. Back up top to Brunson. They bring a double team. Back to Josh Hart. He's got space. No, he's going to spot it for 3. In and out. Can't get it to stay. Giannis with the rebound. Time winding down. Bucks are going to have to push. Here comes Giannis pushing. Cross-court pass. Beasley open in the right corner for 3. Can't leave that guy open as Beasley knocks down a 3. Like I said, you can't leave that guy open. JB, let Giannis get the 2. 10-point game. 1 minute and 13 to go. And Damian Lillard fouls Anunoby in the backcourt. They had a foul to give, so the Knicks are now going to be in the bonus for the remainder of the game, the remaining 1 minute and 10 seconds. Doc Rivers is waving the white flag. He's subbing out all of his starters. What is Doc Rivers doing? What is Doc Rivers doing? What is that decision from Doc Rivers? DiVincenzo has it up top. Over to Brunson, being guarded by Ty Washington, who's now in the game for the final minute in a 10-point game where the Bucks were starting to build some momentum. What is Doc doing? Brunson against Washington, spins, step back, leans in, kicks it out. DiVincenzo open in the right corner for 3, gets it to go, and now the game is over. That's it. Back up to 13. His 8th three-pointer of the game on a night where Dante and Jalen Brunson intentionally fouls to get everybody out of the game for the Knicks. In a game where we were questioning Dante DiVincenzo for passing up open threes, what seemed like open threes to us, he ends up with 8 made three-pointers tonight. Just goes to show you what we know, which is nothing. Anunoby subbing out, Brunson subbing out, everybody subbing out. For the Knicks, this one is pretty much over. I got the time winding down. 40 seconds to go. We'll just let this one take down. How you feeling, guys? We are now a game out of the 2 seed. After the Randle injury, the Anunoby being out for almost 2 months, Mitchell Robinson being out majority of the season. Missed almost 60 games. Missed like 50 games this year, Mitchell Robinson. Finally back here to end the season. I haven't even been updating the scoreboard. It is 122 to 109. Knicks hit 2 threes. They're going to end up winning by 13. K. Hazy said, no wonder the Bucks are losing. I have no clue why. The Bucks had some momentum. Give your team the opportunity to come back and win. I don't know why you wave the white flag like that. That is just crazy to me. As the Knicks dribble out the clock, 3 seconds to go, and that's going to be our final score, folks, 122-109. Mr. Boom said Doc is going to throw everybody under the bus. And then he's going to hop into the driver's seat of the bus and reverse it and go back over the carcass of the team he just threw under the bus and then go forward and then reverse it again. He's going to make sure that every single person is under the bus before he takes off. Johnny Davis said completely dominant to close out. Good game. Got the refs out of this game. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, for a long time, when the Knicks made the OG Anunoby trade, for a long time we said, man, if we got beginning of the season Mitchell Robinson paired with OG Anunoby, ooh, the defense is going to be crazy. And guess what? On a night where OG Anunoby is very clearly not 100%. The offense tells you it's not 100%. And Mitchell Robinson is very clearly just not even close to being 100% physically just because he's coming off the ankle injury. You can tell he's not completely in shape yet. Not his fault. It is what it is. And even at where those guys are right now physically, they were so dominant as a duo against a really, really phenomenal front court in Milwaukee between Giannis, Lopez, and Portis. And it's very scary come next year. That's all I will say. Very scary. AB said, watch LeBron James try to get over here next year. I don't think the Knicks want anything to do with him. I mean, you got to also consider the situation between Clutch and CAA. You know, I know they shook hands and made up whatever beef they had, but, you know, I don't think this Knicks organization is looking to hand the keys over to LeBron James, which is what you would have to do in order to get LeBron James on your team. Knicks fan said, is the crowd booing because of the substitutions they had? Momentum. That's what I'm saying. I didn't hear the crowd, but I mean, I would boo if I was there. I'd be like, what are you doing? We got 60 seconds of basketball to go. We just hit 2 threes. We got momentum. It was a 16-point game. Now it's 10. So I would be booing if I was a Bucks fan in there right there. AB said we had a fight against the whistle because they still took more free throws than us. They did. They took a lot more free throws than us. But at the same time, the Knicks were not playing disciplined defense. The refs were very consistent with the way they called this game, which was very close, which was a very tight officiated game. They called a lot of ticky-tack fouls, but they called it on both sides. The Bucks are just the kind of team to put themselves in a position to take advantage of it more than most teams because of Lillard's ability to draw contact, even the slightest of contact, and sell it. And Giannis, you know, being a freight train coming down the lane, he's going to draw contact no matter how the officials are calling the game. So they were just in position to take advantage of the way the game was being officiated. My gripe with the refs is why would you decide to officiate the game very close like that when you're officiating Giannis Antetokounmpo? It just seems like you are saying, okay, Giannis, this is your game tonight. Take advantage. K. Hazy said the Bucks are out there praying. That is something they do post games. They have done that with multiple teams this year. Mac, Bridget, what's up, Mac? Good win. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you. The Knicks won it. Thank you to the Knicks for winning tonight. Very fun game. It's always fun when the Knicks pick up a win at the end. Rated E said Giannis for Randle. I have no words. Let's get Randle back healthy next year. A Giannis for Randle swap is just not conceivable. It's Let's be real. Yak said Mitch had 3 blocks in 19 minutes. He was spectacular in the second half. He really, really was. Gave me visions. I don't know about you guys. Gave me visions of who he was to start the year and why he is my favorite player on the team. Fighting for every offensive rebound. Protecting the rim like a madman. Even on a night against Giannis and Lillard driving in like crazy. We can go through the box score real quick because a lot of Knicks had spectacular nights. OG Anunoby, this is his final box score. 4 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 4 fouls. You look at the box score, you're going to say, oh man, Anunoby, not a great night. He was spectacular defensively, especially in that second half when he and Mitchell Robinson were paired up in the lineup. They were so dominant. The Bucks got nothing easy. Nothing at all. Hartenstein was phenomenal tonight. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 8 for 9 from the field. And a lot of them on those little, 10 feet away, little flip shots in the paint off the pocket pass from Brunson. It's become a very deadly combination, he and Brunson out of the pick and roll. If they hedge or bring a double team to Brunson, he's hitting that pocket pass to Hartenstein in the middle of the lane. He's knocking down that little flip shot with regularity, with consistency. Jalen Brunson, do we need to talk about how spectacular he was tonight? This is a regular occurrence. He had 43.6 boards, 8 assists. Spectacular. Josh Hart, again, you look at the box score and you're like 7 points, 9 boards, 9 assists. He was flirting with triple-double. It really doesn't encapsulate how spectacular he is in sort of being the chaos engine, as I like to call him, the chaos engine for the team. Flirting with that triple-double, just doing a little bit of everything, filling in where he can. He actually knocked down the 3 today, which should do wonders for his confidence. And for all the poor shooting all around from the Knicks, DiVincenzo stepped up huge tonight. 8 made 3-pointers, 8 for 11 from 3, 8 for 14 from the field. 26 points for Dante is what he ended up with. Huge down the stretch in the fourth quarter to stretch this lead out and force Doc Rivers to wave the white flag. And off the bench, let's not discount Bogey Bogdanovic stepping up his 4th straight, really solid offensive game. The defense is always going to be a bit of a struggle, but if we can get the offense to start coming around, 15 points off the bench in 17 minutes, 6 for 9 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3. He's getting to his spots, he's knocking down shots, and that's all you could really ask for. And Mitchell Robinson, look, you look at the box score again. You look at the box score, it doesn't tell the whole story. 1 point, 4 fouls, 6 rebounds. He was spectacular defensively. Made the Bucks second guess themselves going down the lane consistently in the second half, especially the start of that fourth quarter where the Knicks really started to go on a bit of a run. Right, they were up 6 going into the fourth quarter, and then suddenly they were up 12. And the Bucks didn't score for 3 or 4 minutes in that stretch. And then Deuce McBride, 8 points, 2 boards, and an assist. He was also very impactful. He was solid, knocked down big timely shots when the Knicks offense was really sputtering. Gave them a bit of a breathing room. He was very good tonight in 18 minutes? 18 minutes produced tonight. And, just looking at the Bucks, 10 for 20 for Giannis, 28 points, 15 boards, 8 assists. Not enough. Damian Lillard was 4 for 11 from the field, ended up with 23 points, 1 for 7 from 3. It's because he spent all night hunting fouls from the three-point line. Just saying. Overall, the Bucks hit 12 threes. The Knicks hit 14. McBride, 3 steals. Yeah, 3 steals for McBride, 4 steals for Anunoby, 3 blocks for Robinson. The defense was there when they needed it most. K. Hazy said Mitch got the blocks, OG got the steals. Yeah, they got as big and as wide and as long as their wingspans are, it's very difficult in the basket with both of those guys in the game, as active as they are. And Mitchell Robinson's only going to get better. Only going to get better. Mets Knicks fan, let's go. What's up, Mets? Great win. I think we can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. A lot's going to have to go right for the Knicks, but it's definitely a possibility. Big D, appreciate you, my guy. Victor Marquez, what's up, Victor? It's good to see the Knicks beat a good team. Absolutely. Mike, appreciate you, big dog. AP said, when was the last time the Knicks had a player that could put up numbers like this? Melo for a 2-year run, 2 to 3 year run. Well, he was pretty good for most of the run. I'd say Melo for a 3-year run. This is the second year of Brunson. So he's already pretty much done what Melo did with the Knicks during his run. And if he can bring the Knicks to a conference finals in a year where they're not going to have their second All-Star, Ooh, boy, let me tell you about where I'd put Jalen Brunson in the hierarchy of the Knicks pantheon already in year 2. Mark said tonight's win brings confidence and hope. You needed a big win like this. You know, you dropped 4 of your last 5. The lone win coming against a reeling Sacramento team that's falling closer to the play-in than they are to the top 6 in the Western Conference. So, you know, you take that win with a little bit of a grain of salt. You were also down 20 in that game. Tonight was a huge win when you needed it most. And it also goes to show you that this team is going to be ready to go, rearing to go, come playoff time, right? Like, we forget Jalen Brunson ups his game in the playoffs, gets better. You know, OG Anunoby also does the same. I know he's new for the next year, but every time he was in the playoffs with the Raptors and he was able to play, upped his game, got better in the playoffs. When the lights shine brightest, this Knicks team is going to show up to play. AP said, I still think it's going to be a 4-5 match with the Knicks versus the Cavs. I think at this point I'd be a little disappointed if the Knicks ended up 4, but I've been very consistent in that I don't really care about the seeding anymore. I just want to get to the playoffs as healthy as possible. And with no Julius being ruled out for the rest of the year, the Knicks are now as healthy as possible in terms of like having the players back on the court. Everybody is available to play. Now it's just about making sure we get the rust off and we get guys in as good of a shape as we can get them, between Mitchell Robinson and Anunoby, of course. So, bring on the playoffs. I'm ready. After tonight, I've seen enough. I'm ready to go. AP said Cleveland lost tonight. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They were up 26 points on the Clippers, and they gave up a huge run. Paul George went off for 23 points in the fourth quarter and dominated that game and beat the Cavs pretty much all by himself. Although everyone pretty much chipped in. Amir Coffey hit a big 3. Terrence Mann hit a big 3. The Magic also won today, though. So the Knicks and the Magic still remain tied. Both of them are now 1 game away from the 2 seed. Let's see. Raptors beat the Wizards. Magic beat the Bulls. 76ers playing the Spurs. Is that? I thought another team played. That's it. Pacers beat the Heat, so that's cool. All right, so the next time we play, everybody, is on Tuesday when we have a rematch against the Bulls. And after tonight, I'm looking forward to that game. Gotta get our run back against the Bulls. Got 2 more games against the Bulls, so we have more opportunities. It's gonna be fun. Neymar said I would rather have the 3 seed. Yeah, I mean, look, I'd rather have the 2 seed. You know, the opportunity is there for them to grab it. I'd rather prefer the highest seed possible, but at the end of the day, let's just get to the playoffs. Let's play some basketball. Let's play some high-level basketball, because if there's anybody I trust in the NBA right now, it's Jalen Brunson to pull a big game out. Whew. Kenny said, we should fear no one. Go Knicks. Yak said, I've been following Brunson for 5 years. I watched a lot of Mavericks games for all the former Knicks. Yeah, I mean, I remember when he was in Villanova and watching him, and he was one of the best players on the team. I was watching a lot of Villanova games because the Knicks had a lottery pick that year, and I was looking at Mikal Bridges, and I was watching a lot of Nova games. And I was like, this guy Brunson's a really good college player. He's really small, though. I don't think that translates to the NBA. And then he got drafted, and, you know, I was like, he'll be an NBA player, but he'll maybe be the end of the bench guy, right? You tend to think of the short players in the NBA and like JJ Barea. I mean, he did get drafted to Dallas. I was like, oh, they drafted the JJ Barea, sixth man replacement. And then, you know, he started off his career not playing much, and then he slowly morphed himself the more opportunities he got into that sixth-man role. And then Luka gets hurt, and he's inserted into the starting lineup, and he shows he's like, okay, probably a starting caliber point guard in the NBA. And then he comes to the Knicks, and he blows every expectation anybody has ever had for him out of the water. It's truly just an incredible story. It truly is. Anthony Mayfield, I keep telling you, we're getting the chip. AP said, NBA makes sure to get Orlando an easy schedule. Well, they haven't taken advantage of it. They've had the easiest schedule in the league remaining for a while, and they have not been able to take advantage of it. So, Neymar said, hopefully we can beat the Celtics also. They're going to give them a run for their money, but it's not going to be easy. It's a loaded Celtics team. AP said this channel only does play-by-play. I used to do videos surrounding mostly Knicks content, basketball content, and I wasn't super proud of them. If you go back and watch them, they're like well over a year old at this point. I did them last year. I wasn't proud of them. I was mostly just kind of turning on the camera and ranting, and I said some things that I don't necessarily agree with today. Very emotional. I thought that's how you should do those NBA videos. And when I look back at them, I'm not proud of them. I'll leave them up because it's like a museum, so just why delete them? But I am working on other kind of videos. I don't really want to do the old same kind of videos that everybody does. Like Knicks Fan TV, they do those kind of analytical talk videos way better than I could. Knicks Fan TV does content of that ilk way better than me. Knicks Film School does it way better than I ever could. So that's their lane. It's not for me. The thing I want to do is a lot more creative. Similarly to how I do my streams, where it's just, I went to school for video production. So this is kind of my bread and butter. This is the thing that I've always wanted to do. When applying for, I've told this story a million times, but when applying for jobs, most jobs are just like, all right, where's your portfolio? What kind of work have you done? What have you done before? And I'm like, nothing. I'm fresh out of school. And they were like, oh, okay. Sorry, we're looking for some experience. And I'm like, I would like some experience if you would hire me. They're like, how about a free internship? And I'm like, I need money to live. And so I started streaming and experimenting with streaming just to, get better at video production and have some things in my portfolio to send out to people. And then suddenly this channel kind of started to take off. And, I spend most of my time, like I watch every Knicks game anyway. So I was like, might as well go live and make it a show. And here we are. So more videos will be on the way. As of right now, I'm mostly focused on doing the play-by-play for the Knicks. We do other games occasionally. We will be doing more games come playoff time. I'm kind of locking in for that. Getting my rest in now because it will be long days and long nights. And I still have a day job. So more content is on the way. We did reach the 1,000 subscriber marker. So I owe you guys more. And more will be on the way. But I appreciate all the support you guys have given me so far. 3GP, 76ers game on the 7th quarter. 76ers game still going on? That one ended, right? Philly was playing the... Who's Philly playing? Oh, the Spurs. Oh, they're going to the 7th quarter. I see. They're going to a second overtime instead of 121. Anthony Mayfield, you got your own lane, and none of those channels have what you have. Trust me, this is the first place I go at the end of games. Your live post game is all that, and then some. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Big Crim said he says still has a day job. Listen, the dream is to do this full time, obviously, right? The dream is to do content creation full time. The issue is I do it all by myself. Like a lot of those operations, they have like a team and people they can rely on for if they have something to do during the day, they can still get up content. I do it by myself. So I come home from work, I eat, I shower, and then I come set the stream up, and then we're live. And then I go to sleep and I do it all over again the next day. So, time will come where I will have more time in order to dedicate to the stream and making it better. I already told you guys I got some plan. Lighting stuff will change. Other stuff will change. We'll get there. Appreciate you guys. Isn't it ironic that JB, who is Rick Brunson's son, Pops was the third guard, will be superstar, and LeBron James' son could be a buzz. I mean, look, that's usually how it is. Where superstar players have a hard time living up to their parents, right? It's usually how it is. We'll see. Big Crims, what's up, Big Crims? I missed the game, better late than never. Absolutely. Matt said you called the good games to work on his skills. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Well, that's going to be the end of our show, guys. That's pretty much it. It was a great night. I feel great. You guys should feel great. We'll do it all over again on Tuesday. So we got tomorrow off. We come back Tuesday at Chicago again, 8 o'clock start time, so a little bit later than usual. looking for a run back against Chicago. So until then, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I'm out. Bye.